Well, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed your lunch break. Managed to get a nice butter chicken pie inside me. That was really good. So big thanks to the ladies and gentlemen in the kitchen over here at KartSport Auckland. Keeping us fed and watered. We're about ready to get underway with KZ2. Brought to you by Danny Gelb Employment Law Advocacy. KZ2 Heat 2. About to head out the gate very, very shortly. Really looking forward to the big bangers as I call them. 185 kilos these things weigh with the driver. They've got a 6-speed gearbox, front and rear brakes, and they go like hell. So really looking forward to the KZ2s getting out on track, doing their thing. Graham Smythe won the first one from Josh Parkinson. Then we had Nathan Krang in third place. Jacob Cranston home in fourth. Then Luke Thompson and Raymond Malin. So looking forward to seeing what young Jay Irwin can do this time. I believe he seized an engine last heat, so we'll see what happens this time for the 1NZ of Jay Irwin. And I believe the Corrin brothers had similar issues. One in a seized engine, one in spark plug lead come off, from what I'm led to believe. Anyway, Heat 2 about to head out the gate shortly. Brought to you by Danny Gelb Employment Law Advocacy. 0800 help me if you've got an employment law issue at your workplace or even at your home. Not that you should have employment law issues at home, but if you do, check out Danny Gelb Employment Law Advocacy. The friendly team there can give you a hand, help you through. KZ2 is one of my favourite categories. KartSport. So fast at Hamilton. These karts are capable of 140 kilometres an hour up the back straight. They get airborne actually. Front wheels get very light up the little brow of the hill at at KartSport Hamilton. Not sure of the speed here. I would imagining probably into Death Valley you're doing something around 130. That's just an uneducated guess. Just doing a bit of a comparison between lap record times around here. Cadet Rocks normally go around here 34.4. KZ2 is 27.3. So that's 7 seconds over one lap. Bearing in mind one lap is 658 metres. So we look across the track there. We can see the KZ2s lined up at the pit gate, ready to come out very, very shortly. Big thanks to all our class sponsors this weekend. And of course our naming rights sponsor, Pool and Spa Maintenance Limited. 2025 City of Sales Championship. Based in Kaukopakapa, Pool and Spa Maintenance. Run by PJ and Sharon Johnston. And Matthew Johnson runs Rotax Max kart number 48. So great to have their support. This, I think, about the 5th year in a row. Pool and Spa Maintenance has supported this event here at sunny Rosebank Road in West Auckland. Probably the last big championship meeting we're going to see before we move to Colindale Motorsport Park down in Manukau, the new brand new facility being built down there. I don't know if you caught the documentary on TV, the article on TV the other night, showing us around Colindale Motorsport Park. It's going to be an amazing facility, world class. Many different variations of track layout. World-class facilities down there. All the hard work by Anita Kinsman and the team on the board and the trust of Colindale Motorsport Park, just making the facility come to life. A multiple sport facility for motorsport, off-road racing and all sorts of bits and pieces. So really looking forward to seeing how that's going to come about. It should be open, I'm thinking, last I heard was about May. Can't be far off now, so really looking forward to seeing that get operational, so we can get some serious world-class racing going on down there. I'm picking people to come from all over the world to come and race there in that Colindale Motorsport Park. Let's see what happens. Just got a little computer glitch to work our way through at the moment, team, so once we get that sorted, we'll be ready to rock and roll for Heat 2 of KZ2. We're going to run through all of the heats today. There's 3 rounds of heats. We'll have the pre-finals and finals tomorrow. Little bird tells me there could be a bit of weather on the way overnight, so let's see what happens. The wind's got up a bit here at KartSport Auckland, Giltrap Group Raceway. Another proud supporter of KartSport and motorsport in New Zealand for many, many years, the Giltrap Group. We're very grateful to the great Giltrap Group for turning out multitudes of New Zealand superstars from karting right through to Formula One, IndyCar, you name it. There's always a Gill Trap Group sticker somewhere on a helmet at a top level racer, with it SVG, Liam Lawson, Mitch Evans, any of these guys that have come through, Scott Dixon, Gill Trap Group being there all the way behind them. We're very grateful to the Gill Trap Group for all their support over the many years of motorsport in this country. Also want to thank the team of officials we've got here, starting with Eddie Donnelly, he's our Chief Steward, Clerk of the Course, Johnny Bassick, Johnny NASCAR Bassick I call him, he wears a pair of NASCAR Crocs if you've ever seen Johnny around the racetrack. Race Director Steve Boyd from Taranaki stepped up into the role this weekend. CRO Ron Alexander, Maylene Robbie and Aaron Martin on the cameras behind the scenes. Our race officials Melissa Tucker and Johnny Bassick of course. Bellatahu and Daniel Samuelson out on the track waving the flags and directing traffic out there. And up in the race control tower we've got Jeanette Smythe, Yvonne Bryant and Joe Adlam doing a great job. And the boys in the tech shed, John Kelly, Dave Robbie and Todd Adlam, just making sure everything's above board. In the tech shed, course convener Glenn Arneson and co-convener Hayley McBride. Big thanks to you guys. The track facility, he looks amazing. And Secretary Tony Mitchell here at the club, of course. Hopefully not far away from kickoff. Just quickly run through the New Zealand Rock Cup. This is round one of the New Zealand Rock Cup for 2025, proudly supported by Supreme Kart Supplies as the promoter. So Morris Frost and the team at Supreme Kart Supplies. So Cadet Rock, the winner of the Cadet Rock Cup this year, wins a brand new Vortex Mini Rock engine. They're about $2,800, nearly $3,000. So it's a fantastic prize for a youngster in Cadet Rock to win. And of course, Vortex Mini Rock, Vortex Rock Devious Junior, Devious Senior, the first place competitors will get a trip to Italy to contest the World Final. And they'll receive a race suit from Racer Products and support from the KartSport Academy Team New Zealand program, as well as some travel fund money. So fantastic prizes up for grabs in the New Zealand Rock Cup, promoted by Supreme Kart Supplies out of Taranaki. Of course, Morris Frost and Supreme Kart Supplies, the supplier of the rock engines in this country. Also the KartStars series, the Hampton Downs New Zealand Racing Academy KartStars series. This is a 5-round series. This is round one of that series as well. So 3 series rolled into one. Some amazing prizes up for grabs in the KartStars series as well. Big thanks to KartSport New Zealand for promoting that event. Sort of replaced the old Pro Kart series in a way, but a way for people to develop their racing skills, get some time on the track, and generally turn into a better racer overall. So those 5 rounds of the KartStars series are this weekend, of course. The New Zealand Karting Grand Prix, which is in Hamilton on the 1st and 2nd of March, so put that in your diary. Then we go to the Nationals at Easter time back in Hamilton again on the 18th to the 20th of April. That's round 3 of the Rock Cup and the KartStars series. Then we go to Manawatu for the Rose City Championship on the 17th and 18th of May. That's the end of the New Zealand Rock Cup, but then we've got one more round of the KartStars series, which is in Rotorua, Sulphur City Sprint, 28th, 29th of June. So that'll finish the 5-round series for the KartStars series, and we'll crown a new champion at that meeting. So big thanks to Supreme Kart Supplies and KartSport New Zealand for enabling these 2 series to be taken place. But in the meantime, we're going to crown a 2025 City of Sales champion tomorrow night. After 3 heat races today, a pre-final and final tomorrow, we'll be into it. Drivers are in their karts over there. Just got a couple of little technical issues down here at the fence. Trying to sort out some camera issues. Apologies for the interruptions we had in the live stream today. We've had a couple of power related issues, hence why we're keen to get down to Collindale Motorsport Park, and we shouldn't hopefully have that anymore. But welcome in on the live stream if you just joined us. Hope you enjoy the racing this afternoon. My name's Robert Boniface. I'll be bringing the commentary to you for the rest of the weekend. Give us a thumbs up or a like or even a dislike if you think it's rubbish. Hopefully not too many of those. But give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, let us know how we're doing. We'd love to get some feedback from you out there in Facebook land, or YouTube land. Get that camera sorted out down there at turn 8. We should be good to go, I think. Big thanks to all the drivers that have travelled a heck of a long way too to come and race with us this weekend in Auckland. 164 drivers entered in total. 17 from the South Island, 1 from Nelson, 1 from Blenheim, 10 from Christchurch, and 5 all the way from Invercargill, and of course not forgetting our 2 from Australia that we have as well. Auckland, the most represented club with 55 drivers. Hamilton next with 21, then Manawatu with 14. So after KZ2, which is coming up the gate shortly, we've got Rotax Max Heavy Cadet, Rotax Max Light. Then we've got one more round all the way through, and we'll be good for the afternoon. Just remember, if you want to stick around, there's free burgers after racing each day, today and tomorrow. Sorry for those of you at home, we might have to post you one. But free burgers at the track here after racing on both days, so come and hang out with us in the club rooms afterwards, have a beer and a burger, talk a bit of rubbish. Happy to have you in the club rooms afterwards. Looks like we're probably just about fixed down there. KartSport COO James Hadley, hands on the tools down there. Of course, Auckland anniversary weekend this weekend here, so those in Auckland get a day off on Monday. The rest of us will go back to work. Beautiful weather here. Can't remember the last time I commentated a dry meeting up here at KartSport Auckland. They've been plagued a bit with poor weather the last few meetings that I've been to here. But it's beautiful outside at the moment. A little bit windy at the moment. Pretty hot though. So a great shot of the front straight here in the start grid, just outside race control there. Track in amazing condition. The lawn's beautifully manicured here. Nice and dry. That's turns 7, 8 and 9 you're looking at there. We'll just swing around. That's turn 2. Right in the centre of your screen there. The pit chute over there. That's 5 and 6. And down at Clubhouse Corner, right in the top of the screen is turn 4. Over to the clubhouse in the tech shed area. Round to the left is Death Valley. Turn 1. Always plenty of action there. It's probably the fastest corner on the circuit. We'll get the camera to pan right around and we'll see Death Valley. It's got a nice big curved bank. I was talking to someone at lunchtime and they said they've only ever seen someone hit that fence at the top once. That's a pretty good effort to get up that far. So that's Death Valley. That's the track here at KartSport Auckland as it stands. Gates open. Looks like they're going to push the KZ2s out shortly for Heat 2. Brought to you by Danny Gelb Employment Law Advocacy. Here we go, folks. Rolling out the gate. KZ2. Grids for you. Starting from the pole, the number 24 of Graham Smythe alongside the 3NZ of Blake Corrin had a DNF in the first one. Jayuan also had a DNF in the first one starting from P3 in the 1NZ cart alongside Joshua Parkinson, the number 89. From position 5 will be the 2 of Jacob Cranston. From the Manawa 2, Nathan Krang alongside the number 72. From position 7, it's the 31 of Luke Thompson alongside Mitchell Corrin. Also had a DNF in the first one from P8. From P9, Raymond Malin, the 34 cart. From P10, Michael Adolph, the number 7. From 11th, the number 5, Jason Lee. From 12, the 33 of Jay Murray, one of our Australian guests this weekend. Then from 13, the 18 of David Malcolm. Henry Gelb will start from 14th in the number 70 cart, and from the rear, the number 17 of Sam Jones in that Sodi cart. So here we go, that's your grid for KZ2, Heat 2. Standing starter course, Formula 1 style. Absolute rocket ships, these carts. See the 89 of Josh Parkinson. That's the 72 of Krang in your shot there. Then the 31 of Thompson, the 41 of Corrin, Raymond Malin, then the 5 of Adolph, the 7 of, the 5 of Jason Lee, the 7 of Adolph, the 17 of Sam Jones at the rear. Round through turn 2 they go on the warm-up lap. They'll be ready to face the starter this time around, get some temperature into those tyres. 15 laps we're going to run over for KZ2. The premier class of KartSport in New Zealand. We're going to go around one more time. And one more warm-up lap for the KZ2s, and they'll get into racing. The 33 of Jay Murray there, the Burrell Art cart, just down in front of race control. Henry Gelb and Sam Jones at the rear field. Dan Sand's going to run the red light, the red flag at the start. Balatahu at the rear. Here we go, just coming around to face the starter now. We'll get them all lined up in their boxes. Pretty hard on tyres, these carts. So Smythe, Corrin front row. Irwin Parkinson, row 2. Cranston, Krang, row 3. Thompson, Corrin, row 4. Malin and Adolph, row 5. Lee and Murray, row 6. Gelb and Jones, row 7. Malcolm and Gelb, row 7. Jones at the rear. Green flag, here we go, folks. We've got a formation set. Keep an eye on the lights on the tower. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4. Ready, go. Here we go. Great start, Mitchell Corrin. Absolute rocket ship start. Straight out of the blocks into turn 1 they go. Smythe out in front. Then it's the 3 of Blake Corrin, Josh Parkinson, Jay Irwin. That's your top 4. Round turn 2 they go. Then down into Clubhouse Corner, turn 4. Starting to stretch out now already. Up into 7 goes Graham Smythe. Takes a lap or two to get the pressure into the tyres, get the grip level right. So Smythe, Blake Corrin, Parkinson, Irwin. Then I think it's Nathan Crang. No, it's not. It's the 41 of Mitchell Corrin. Then the 7 of Michael Adolph. Raymond Malin's in there as well, the number 34 kart. Around through turn 4 and up to turn 7 they go now. Rocket ship fast, so it's Smythe across the start line. Then it's Blake Corrin. Here comes Josh Parkinson down the inside, forces his way through. Parkinson gets in there. Irwin had a look as well, couldn't make it stick though. So up to turn 2 they go. Parkinson in 2. Then it's Blake Corrin, Jay Irwin, Mitchell Corrin, Michael Adolph, Nathan Crang. Smythe skipped away to a half a second lead already in the number 24. So we see them round up to turn 7. Now through 8 and 9. Down they come across the start-finish line. Still 12 to go. Pinning their ears back. Down through turn 1 they go. Irwin has a look down the inside of Corrin. Gets the job done. So Irwin goes forward on Mitchell Corrin. Your race order, Smythe, Parkinson, Blake Corrin, Jay Irwin, Mitchell Corrin, and then Michael Adolph. That's the top 6. So Graham Smythe. There's Mitchell Corrin's going to argue the point with Jay Irwin. Can't make it stick at turn 8 though. So it's Smythe, Parkinson. Then it's Blake Corrin, Jay Irwin, Mitchell Corrin, Michael Adolph, Nathan Crang, Jacob Cranston. A little bit of a serve there from Mitchell Corrin on the back of Jay Irwin. Goes shallow into clubhouse, Jay Irwin. Round through turn 4 he comes. Got Mitchell Corrin breathing on the back of the 1NZ. Here comes Smythe, still leading us across the line from Josh Parkinson. Blake Corrin, Jay Irwin just tries to close the gap. Mitchell Corrin forces his way through. Oh, then Irwin gets tagged as well by Jacob Cranston. So Irwin getting his ears boxed early. Getting muscled up too. So changes in the order. Down and through turn 4 they come. Smythe, Parkinson. Then it's Blake Corrin. Next in the queue is the number 7 of Michael Adolph. Then it's Mitchell Corrin, Nathan Crang, Jason Lee. Wow, what a change we've had there. Irwin shuffled all the way back to 9th place after lots of contact with different people. Cranston trying to find his way forward as well. And 5 of Jason Lee in front of him. Round through clubhouse they come. Cranston looking for a way past. Our race leader, Graham Smythe, though, round through turn 8 and 9, down the straight. Parkinson's got Blake Corrin all over the back of him. Corrin looks to the inside at turn 1. Parkinson lets him go. So good pass. Oh, we've got one stopped up there. Nathan Crang lost the right rear wheel. Sitting in the middle of the track up there. The wheels just bowled off onto the grass. At the exit of turn 9, Crang just gets the cart off to the side of the track. So right rear wheel off for Nathan Crang. Just get that cart out of the way so it doesn't get clean bowled down there. Smythe across the line. We just see Nathan Crang in the background moving that cart. The wheel's sitting on the grass. I don't know if we can get a shot of that wheel just parked up on the grass there. The Crang off to the side of the track now. Smythe just starting to stretch out. 1.2 seconds is the lead for Graham Smythe over Blake Corrin. Then it's Joshua Parkinson. Michael Adolph in P4. Then we go back to Mitchell Corrin, Jason Lee, Jacob Cranston and Jay Irwin. Luke Thompson, Jay Murray, down into turn 1 they go. That's Parkinson heading through there now. Rocketing up to turn 2. Jay Irwin down the inside of Cranston at 2. Gets the job done. Great move, Jay Irwin. What a great pass on Jacob Cranston. So Irwin moving forward up to 7th place now. Cranston didn't expect that. He just popped it in the inside and just bombed it in and got stuck in. So Smythe still leads. Here comes Jay Irwin across the line now with Cranston and chasing him down into Death Valley. Irwin's got the pace though. 28.257 that time. Mitchell Corrin 28.235. But Graham Smythe 28.121. Fastest lap of the race. Pushing clear air out the front. The number 24. Across the line he'll come. There's 4 to go. Blake Corrin 2. Then it's Parkinson. Adolph, Corrin. Lee. Then it's Irwin Cranston. Luke Thompson, Jay Murray, our Australian, making the top 10. Down through 2. Then across the 3, down to 4. Round the clubhouse comes our race leader, Graham Smythe. Up 5 and 6, they go to 7. 3 to go for Graham Smythe. Across the line he'll come. Followed by an angry-looking pack of KZ2s. Down into Death Valley. That's Jay Irwin on the back of the 5 of Michael Adolph. Up into 2 they go. Irwin goes very shallow into 2. Tries to cut off the back of the number 5. Irwin's looking for a way past the number 5. I think it'll come at turn 7 this time maybe. Keep an eye on 7. Can Irwin get on the brakes in there? Not quite close enough, but he'll have a go down at Death Valley. Let's keep an eye on him this time. Down into Death Valley he comes. He'll put it in pretty late, I would imagine. Couldn't quite get there, not quite close enough. So the 1 of Irwin, still chasing the 5 of Adolph. Then it's Jacob Cranston in behind, in position 8. Meanwhile up front, Graham Smythe. Just managing that gap, 1.3 seconds. Last lap board, 1 to go for Graham Smythe, the number 24, as he crosses the line. Irwin now on the back of Adolph. Surely this time at turn 1, Adolph goes defensive. Irwin will look for the crossover. Can he get a good drive out? That's the question. Adolph goes defensive into 2 as well. So round the outside, Jay Irwin's going to look to the outside. Can't make it happen. Now it's clubhouse corner or nothing for Jay Irwin. Michael Adolph's going to cover that as well. Irwin's fighting to find a way past. Meanwhile up front, across the line comes Graham Smythe to take the race win. Second's going to be the 3 of Blake Corrin. Parkinson home in 3rd. Then it's the 7 of Adolph. The 7 of Michael Adolph. Then Mitchell Corrin in 5th place, the number 41. 6th will go to the 5 of Jason Lee. 7th is the 1 NZ of Jay Irwin. 8th is Jacob Cranston, the number 2 from the Manawa 2. That rhymes, and I didn't even realise. Then it's Luke Thompson, home in 9th place. Jay Murray in 10. Raymond Malin 11. A quiet day for Raymond Malin. David Malcolm in 12th. Henry Gelb 13. Sam Jones was 14. Of course, we lost Nathan Krang when the Kenny Rogers famous song, "You Picked a Fine Time to Leave Me Loose" wheel decided to disappear off the side of the 72 kart. The right rear bounced up the track, and that was the end of the day, end of the race for Nathan Krang. So there you have it, folks. Danny Gelb, employment law advocacy, good sportsmanship in the pits between Parkinson and Michael Adolph. So there you have it. KZ2 will get Nathan Krang's kart picked up, and then we'll be back into it with the Rotax Max Heavies. Well, if you just joined us on the live stream, that was KZ2 Heat 2, the big bangers as I call them. The fastest class we have of KartSport New Zealand. Putting on a great display as always. Looking at the hot and bothered drivers in the pits there. Jacob Cranston, the number 2. The Cranston Express from the Manawa 2. Jason Lee alongside the number 5. Then the 31 of Luke Thompson. Our Aussie visitor Jay Murray. And the number 33 in the white barrel art cart there. Henry Gelb, the number 70. So up next, Rotax Max Heavy. Proudly supported by Robert Cunningham Construction. Top half champ Tom Van Can won the first heat. from Darren Walker, the number 14 from Tokoroa. Trent Ingham home in third. Then the Hero Sheridan Machine, the number 2, was fourth. Fifth place went to the 75 of Daniel Kent, and then Aaron Tahu home in sixth. What have we got in Heat 2? Rotax Max Heavy, brought to you by Robert Cunningham Construction. Of course, Grandad Bob, dad of Aaron, Wade and Mitch. Aaron, of course, 2 kids, Harrison and Alex, running here this weekend in Vortex Mini Rock and Rotax Max Jr. Hello to everyone at home. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. It's been our pleasure bringing it to you today. Don't know why we've got my ugly picture on there. Probably don't need that too much. So 15 laps Rotax Max Heavy coming up shortly. Race Director Steve Boyd keeping a close eye on things down there at race control. Qualifying times only 3/10 off the lap record here yesterday. Gates open. Here we go, folks. About to head out shortly. Rotax Max Heavy. Supported by Robert Cunningham Construction. Look them up on the internet. Absolute legends. Supporting over 7 national charities. Giving money back to communities and helping people. That's the Cunningham way. So here we go, folks. We'll run through the grids for you for this second heat. Starting us away from pole position will be the number 14 of Darren Walker, alongside the top half champion running the TH number plate, Tom Van Can. From P3, birthday boy Adam Bell. Starting out of position 3, the number 5 from Tauranga, alongside the 28 of Trent Ingham. From position 5 will be the 75 of Daniel Kent. From 6th will be the 48 of Aaron Tahu. Hero Sheridan's going to start the 2 kart from position 7. Aaron Cunningham, the KartSport superstar, from position 8. And the number 72 running the green plate this weekend, which denotes a master. Recognised separately, the masters and the legends. The legends running the white plates, of course. Running from 9th position, the number 69 of Brendan Hart. And the 17 of Mitch Vi will start from P10. There's your grid on the screen, as I just called it. So there we go. Heat 2, Rotax Max Heavy, brought to you by Robert Cunningham Construction. Big thanks to Bob and the team there at Cunningham Construction. We've got a formation as they head down toward the clubhouse corner to come round and face the starter. What's the birthday boy got from position 3? He'll hate me telling him everyone it's his birthday. Means he's got to shout at the bar. But his dad Jace said it's okay. So we'll go with that. Hope you're enjoying these pictures at home, folks. Get ready for Heat 2 of Rotax Max Heavy. 185 kilos of kart and driver, minimum. Here we go, about to face the starter for 15 laps. Lights out. Watch turn 1 as they head round through there. Can they get safely through? They're very gentlemanly. A little bit of push and shove, nothing too major. Hero Sheridan. Net gain of a couple of... Look at Adam Bell right on the outside at turn 2. He's going to go the ugly way around there. Got himself up to P2. What a good move that was. Adam Bell, the birthday boy. Maybe someone told him there's birthday cake up the front. Right round the outside. Adam Bell to go to P2. So across the line, Darren Walker leads Bell. Then it's Tom Van Can, Trent Ingham, KartSport superstar Aaron Cunningham. The lap board's not showing the right number of laps, so hopefully we can sort that out. Round through 2 they go, 2 wide. Around the outside, KartSport superstar got hung out to dry there, Aaron Cunningham. So round through turn 4, the clubhouse corner they come. Then up to 7. Walker in control. Had a second in the first one. Birthday boy Adam Bell in second place. Then it's Tom Van Can in P3. Round the clubhouse to Death Valley they go. Turn 1. Up to turn 2. Adam Bell hard on the brakes. Flicks the back out like a drift cart. Chucked it into turn 2. Stood on the gas. Drove it out the other side. Down to clubhouse they go. Still Walker leads Bell. Then it's Van Can, Ingham, Hero Sheridan. Across the start-finish line, still 12 laps in this race, long way to go. Cunningham sitting in behind the 48 Atahu, pulls out into Death Valley. Can he make the pass? Looks for the crossover. Hasn't got the drive out that he needs to get the job done on Aaron Tahu. So Tahu hangs on to 7th. Cunningham is 8. Then it's Mitch Vi, Brendan Hart. So we see them down through Clubhouse Corner. Still Walker leads Bell, Van Can, Ingham, Sheridan. That's our race order, the top 5. Through 9 they come. Darren Walker, highly experienced driver from the Tokoroa Club. You can see that gap there, half a second last time by. 0.4 of a second is really nothing in kart racing terms. Ingham now energised on the back of Tom Van Can. Expect Trent Ingham as he heads into Clubhouse Corner to maybe look to put a move on at some point. And Hero Sheridan just hanging off the back of Trent Ingham. There's really nothing in this race at the moment. Walker through 8, now 9. Down the front straight with 10 to go. Here comes Tom Van Can on Adam Bell. The birthday boy gives up a position to Tom Van Can. Now back to 3 Adam Bell as they rocket up to turn 2. Ingham going to look for a way past as well. Did Bell go too hard too early? We'll find out in a lap or two. Round through Clubhouse Corner they'll come. Walker still leads. Then it's Van Can, Adam Bell, Trent Ingham, Hero Sheridan down the inside at turn 7. Sheridan gets the pass made on the boss, Trent Ingham. So Sheridan goes to 4. Ingham back to 5 with 9 left. Down through turn 1. That gap Darren Walker had was 0.4. Now it's 1.1 seconds to Tom Van Can. Sheridan looks quick. 31.2. Sheridan did a 31.1 that time around. So he's keen to get on with this. Hero Sheridan back in 4th place. Up to 7 this time. Still Walker leads. Van Can, Bell, Sheridan. Then it's Ingham, Kent, Tahu, Cunningham. Then it's Mitch Vi and Brendan Hart. Just taking a 10th out of Darren Walker that time, Tom Van Can. Maybe the kart's starting to come on. We're halfway through this race is what you'd expect. Through 4 they'll come. The gap officially a second from 1st to 2nd place. Just got to be smart and not try and bomb each other too much and work together to catch Darren Walker up front. Cross the line he comes to number 14 and into Death Valley. Looks like Sheridan's going to put a move on down here at Death Valley. Can't make it happen. Adam Bell says, I don't think so, pal. You're going to have to try harder than that. So round through 2 they go. No change in the order. I can sense things starting to unravel a bit here as they get more desperate near the end of this race. 6 left for our race leader. There's 6 seconds over the whole field, which is not much. But Walker super smooth as always across the start-finish line. Then it's Van Can. The 5 of Bell. Then it's Hero Sheridan. Trent Ingham. That gap's still a second, so no change in the gap from 1st to 2nd place. Do we see some desperation creep in shortly? Race director Steve Boyd keeping an eye on from the sideline, making sure he doesn't miss a thing. Stepped into the race director role this weekend, Steve Boyd from Taranaki. Another one of our amazing volunteers here at KartSport New Zealand. So down into turn 1, Death Valley they go again. Here comes Sheridan down the inside. So Sheridan picks up another position. Bell goes back to 4. Sheridan goes to 3. Round through 2 they come. Line astern, then to 3, down to 4, the Clubhouse Corner with 4 left for Darren Walker. The gap 1.1 seconds, back to Van Can and P2. Arrow Karts 1-2, CRG, Formula K, then a Hart Kart. Here comes Trent Ingham, going to put a move on the birthday boy as well. Oh, it's not a celebration for Adam Bell today. Going backwards now, the number 5. Have they missed the setup window in that kart as they head round turn 2? Your race order, Walker, Van Can, Sheridan, Ingham, Bell, Kent, Tahu, Cunningham, Vi and Brendan Hart from the Manawatu in the 69 kart at the rear. 3 to go, through turn 9, Darren Walker, then the top half kart of Tom Van Can. But Sheridan looks energised, 30.697. Faster than the man in front. In fact, that was a 5.77. Fastest lap of the race for Hero Sheridan in P3. Here he comes, the man in the CRG. That orange card in position 3. Round through the clubhouse corner he comes this time. He's going to put a move on Tom Van Can. I can feel it in my old bones. So round through 7 he comes, at the top of the hill. Then down. He's going to line up Van Can at the end of the straight. Can he pull out and get it done? Here comes Hero Sheridan. No, pulls back in. Obviously not close enough to have a go. We'll just stay with these guys for a lap. See how we get on. Tom Van Can just hanging on. Sheridan looks quicker. Another couple of tenths faster that time. Hero Sheridan just looking for a position. Round through clubhouse they come. Last lap ball this time for Darren Walker. If he's going to go, he's got to go now. Hero Sheridan. This time around there'll be 600 odd metres to go. Van Can, here comes Sheridan down the inside. Oh, just changed his mind again at the last minute into turn 1. Van Can's now gone defensive into 2. Knows that Sheridan can't get past into there. Clubhouse corner and turn 7 are the only opportunities left for Sheridan. It's not going to affect Darren Walker out in front. Sheridan's got to get good drive off turn 4. Oh, not quite as good as he'd hoped. He may not be close enough to have a go at 7. Van Can goes defensive anyway. It's a race win for Darren Walker. Second's going to go Tom Van Can. Sheridan home in 3rd. Then it's Trent Ingham. The birthday boy Adam Bell home in 5th place. Next in the queue, Daniel Kent. Then Aaron Tahu in 7th place. Aaron Cunningham, the 72 kart with the green Masters plate in 8th. Mitch Vai 9th. And Brendan Hart in 10th place, the number 69. Just not quite enough pace at the end, Hero Sheridan, to pick up that race win. So there's your race results provisionally. Darren Walker wins by 1.8 seconds over Hero Sheridan, Tom Van Can. Hero Sheridan home in 3rd place, only a 10th behind. Then Trent Ingham made it to 4th. Adam Bell 5, Daniel Kent 6, Aaron Tahu 7, Cunningham 8, Mitch Vai is 9th, and Brendan Hart rounds out the field in 10th place. So that's a win in a 2nd place for Tom Van Can, and a win in a 2nd place for Darren Walker. Now we go from the heavy boys down to the little cadet rock. The lightest and smallest class of KartSport New Zealand. But man, they've got big tickers, these kids. They can throw these things around like a fighter jet. And they'll fight hammer and tongs all day for a race win. No one is over 10 years old. Just let that sink in for a minute or two. Race 1 winner was Joey Zhou, the top half champion. Kaiser Rankin from Taranaki was home in P2. Then it was Max Gosling, Max Turner and Van Walker, 4th and 5th. And South Island champ Taylor Costello home in 6th place. Out on track at the moment now, the Cadet Rocks, brought to you by Provident Insurance. I'll run through the grids for you. Starting from the pole, the top half champion Joey Zhou running the TH on the side of the kart. Alongside in P2, the 11 of Max Gosling. Next row back will be the 72 of Kaiser Rankin from Taranaki. Then Max Turner from Whangarei in position 4. Taylor Costello, the South Island champion, is going to start from position 5. Alongside will be the 69 of Van Walker. Murphy Dobson, the 97 kart, is going to start from 7th. Alongside will be the 60 of Heath Phillips from the Manawa 2. Then we go back to Theo Power, the 55 kart from Mount Wellington. Oliver Canlish, the 98 kart, will start alongside from position 10. From position 11, Evie Haskett. Evie Haskett, not on my list. I'm not sure where Evie Haskett's from. But from position 12 will be the 57 of Buddy Murch. And Zoe McBride will start from position 13 in the number 24 kart. So here we go, 12 laps for the cadets. Brought to you by Provident Insurance, offering mechanical breakdown insurance, motor vehicle insurance, credit care insurance, and guaranteed asset protection. If you need some help, call them on 0800 676 864. That's 0800 676 864. They're 100% New Zealand owned and driven and proud of it. based in Takapuna, Hurstmere Road here in Takapuna, but they've got branches across the whole country. Check them out on the internet. Provident Insurance. If you're looking for insurance, check out the team at Provident Insurance. Here we go, folks. We've got them all lined up over the back of the circuit. Just heading past the pit chute now. Under the control of Joey Joe and Max Gosling. Just dawdling along there pretty slow. Just got to be careful they don't foul a plug going that slow. Joey Joe got them well under control. The little top half champion drove like an absolute weapon last year at the top half series, all 4 rounds, took out the championship. Now here to try and win a City of Sales championship as well. They'll start to wind them up now. They're in the tram lines. Here we go. Watch for the lights and we're racing. Joey Joe a little bit slow off the mark that time. Gosling's managed to jump him into turn 1. Joey Joe napping there across the line. Gosling anticipated the lights beautifully. Here comes Max Turner though. Max Turner's going to go up into turn 1 and take over the race lead. The number 13 from Whangarei. So Turner leads from Gosling. Then it's top half champ Joey Joe. Kaiser Rankin in 4th place as they head down to turn 4. The clubhouse corner. Pop out the other side. Through 5 now. Then to 6. Up to 7. Oh, a bit of a tidy up there on the rear bumper of Max Turner. I think Gosling's just telling him he needs to go a bit quicker. Here we go. It's going to be 3 wide across the straight. Gosling looking everywhere except straight ahead. I'm sure that's not the way he's been coached. But look at Joey Joe right down the inside at Death Valley. Took over the race lead. Got 3 positions in one go. Here comes Kaiser Rankin's going to eat Max Turner and Gosling almost, I think. Not quite through turn 2. Lost a bit of momentum in that little number 72 cart. Down into 4 they go. So it's going to be Joey Joe leads Gosling. Then it's Turner. Rankin down the inside at 7. Here he comes, the man from Taranaki in the Lando Norris branded cart from Supreme Kart Supplies in New Plymouth. 10 to go. Down into Death Valley they thunder. Well, as much thundering as you can with 9 horsepower. Up to turn 2. Joey Joe stretching that lead out 0.2 of a second over Max Gosling. All the way from Christchurch. The Stadium Finance sponsored driver. Down into Clubhouse Corner they go. He's in P2. Then it's Kaiser Rankin from Taranaki. Then Max Turner from Whangarei in 4th. Up to 7. Van Walker is 5th. Around through 7 they come. In behind Walker is Taylor Costello. The South Island champion pulls out down into turn 1. Can he gobble up Van Walker? Yes is the answer. So Costello goes forward 1 more, but it's a drag race now up to 2. He's on the inside, Costello. Round through 2 they'll go. Walker has to concede. Slots in behind into 6th place. Next in the queue is the 57 of Buddy Murch, doing a great job in his first major meeting. Buddy Murch. But look at the speed. Joey Joe's got out front. Really starting to stretch out now, Joey Joe. Joe from Gosling. Nearly a second was the lap difference last time around. After lap 4, it's 1.2 seconds, Joey Joe. We see them heading up back toward turn 2. Van Walker, Taylor Costello, going to scrap it out into 2. There's a good old battle forming here between these two. We'll keep an eye on those. Kaiser Rankin down the inside. At turn 4, goes to P2 now, Kaiser Rankin. Gosling being gobbled up by the man from Taranaki. So into turn 7. Goes Kaiser Rankin in P2. Gosling got his head looking all over the place. Should maybe just focus going straight ahead. Gosling in 3. Down into Death Valley they go. Joe pops out the other side way in front. Oh, Gosling's been gobbled up as well. So Turner's now pushed Gosling back to 4th. Round through 2 they'll come. As we see the 69er Walker and Costello into 2. Still battling these two. Walker's got past Costello. Massive gap, 1.8 seconds. Joey Joe just pinning his ears back and going like hell. 39.399. 35.399. That's good time for young Joey Joe. Fastest on the racetrack by a heck of a long way. Over half a second. He's really starting to put the hammer down now. Young Joey Joe. This battle for 3rd place is not done between Gosling and Max Turner as they head round through turn 2. Turner goes shallow, going to try and straighten it up and drive it off turn 3 and down into 4. Expect Turner to put it down the inside at 4, not quite there. Going to have to shadow him up to 7. Surely the pass is coming up to 7. Here it comes, keep an eye on turn 7. Turner not brave enough to put it in there. I thought he was close enough. Oh, Gosling all over the place, looking the wrong way. Max Turner Needs to just put it down the inside. Gosling looks flustered. There goes Turner now. Gosling made a mistake at 1. So Turner goes through. Gosling shaking his head. Didn't quite see that coming, but I could see it coming a mile off. So Zhou still leads by 2 seconds now over Kaiser Rankin, the Taranaki man. This is a carbon copy of what happened in the first one. With 4 to go, across the line comes Joey Zhou, the TH kart. Then it's Kaiser Rankin, Max Turner, Max Gosling, Van Walker, Taylor Costello, then the 55 of Theo Power, then Heath Phillips. Here comes the 57 of Buddy Murch, then the 98 of Candlish, Evie Haskett there in 11th, Zoe McBride 12, Murphy Dobson is 13th. So 4 to go, no real change in the race order now. Look at Joey Zhou, another 1/10 of a second quicker than everybody else. Off he's gone. He's in another postcode now, the number TH of Joey Zhou. Across the line goes Kaiser Rankin down into turn 1. Turner looking over his shoulders. Well, here comes Gosling again. He's composed himself now on the back again of the 13 of Max Turner. So we'll keep an eye on these two as they head up to turn 2. Side by side, it's a drag race into 2. Turner on the inside. Gosling might look for the crossover at the exit of 3. Not quite quick enough to get out of there. You just can't scrub any speed off in these little carts. Around through Clubhouse Corner they go. Too busy looking behind both of them. They need to just focus on going straight ahead. Joey Zhou, 2 to go. Race leader across the line. Then Kaiser Rankin. But look at these two. Down to Death Valley we go. Gosling's going to pull out at the last minute, is he? Not quite brave enough to do that on Turner. But another drag race ensues. From 1 to 2, here they come. Turner's still in front. As they head into turn 2, wide line by Gosling. Looking to straighten it up and drive straight off the end. Not close enough again to have a go. Last lap brought about this time as our race leader heads up to turn 7. Now through 8 and 9. Down across the line comes Joey Zhou. Then it's Kaiser Rankin. But this battle's still going on between these two. Turner and Gosling. 1 to go. You got to go now if you're going to go, son. Here we go. Round through 2 they'll come. We'll follow them as they head up the straight here to turn 2. Turner's looking across, can see Gosling. Gosling's out wide, late on the brakes. Drives it straight across. He's going to put it down at turn 4. I think I can feel it coming. Here it comes. Can he put it in down there at 4? Not quite close enough to have a dip there. It's only 7's the only opportunity he's got. Here comes Gosling. He's going to look to the inside. Turner's going to cover. It's a race win for Joey Zhou. Second goes to Kaiser Rankin. Max Gosling looks to the inside. Still can't get it done. Turner pumps the air like he's just won the World Championship. Home in 3rd place. Great drive, Max Turner. 4th's going to go to Max Gosling from Christchurch in the number 11 kart. Then Van Walker home in 5th, the number 69. Taylor Costello, the South Island champion, 6th place. Heath Phillips was 7th, the number 60. Theo Power was home in 8th place, the number 55. The 57 of Buddy Murch made it to 9. Oliver Candlish was 10th. Murphy Dobson, 11. The 24 of McBride in 12th. And Evie Haskett home in 13th place, the number 54. Fantastic driving from these youngsters. There's your final results on screen. Provisionally, of course, Joey Zhou, Rankin, Turner, Gosling, Walker, Costello, Heath Phillips, Power, Murch, Candlish, Dobson, McBride and Evie Haskett. 1.7 seconds the margin in the end, Joey Zhou to Kaiser Rankin. That's a carbon copy of the top 3 from last time. Just remember, none of those drivers are over 10 years of age, so an impressive display again of driving from these youngsters. If you've just joined us at home, welcome along on the live stream. My name's Robert Boniface. We'll be bringing this live stream to you for free all weekend here from KartSport Auckland. Give us a like on Facebook or YouTube. Tell us how we're doing. We're doing our best, so go easy. We're trying to bring the live stream to you as best we can. So Rotax Max Light brought to you by Urban Performance up next. Another great category of testosterone-filled race drivers. Big field of 33 karts, almost track limit for Rotax Max Light. We'll get the grids to you in a shortly. It's brought to you by Urban Performance, your performance experts when it comes to karting. Here's our grids now. Jamie Thompson's going to start us from P1. Alongside will be the 25 of Chris Benton. From position 3, Lewis Draper. Alongside South Island champ Caleb Cross in the SI kart. Scott McDonald will start from position 5, the number 33. Alongside the 42 of Ashton Phipps from 6th. Ethan Church will start out of 7. Then Braden Snowden from position 8. Row 5 will be Nathan Grammer and Miles Findlay. Kobe Barnes, Ollie Workman from row 6. Jet Price, Matthew Johnston from row 7. Jacob Early and Cody Noble will start 15 and 16 respectively. Tom Kleinsman from 17. Amelia Carter from 18. The 10 of Hill from 19. Patrick Holmes will start the 14 kart from P20. Lucas Whitey will start from 21. Sam Wang from 22. Johnny Harrison Kerridge will start from 23. Enzo Haggart alongside from 24th. Daniel Coleman from 25th. Ian Smith from Wellington. Oh, big one from the Manawatu will start from 26th. Ryan Higgins from 27th. Ty Eglinton from 28. Hannah Joyce 29th. The 51 of Kane Anderson from P30. Dane McQuillan will start from 31st. Thomas Greer, the 26 kart out of 32. And the 22 of Lucas McGill will start from rear of field. Less than a second separates 33 karts in qualifying times. That's absolutely outstanding. In fact, Chris Bent and Lewis Draper had exactly the same qualifying time, 29.890. Only 4 tenths off the lap record. Come watch this one, folks. Massive field of Rotax Max Junior, Rotax Max Lights. Full of testosterone. Watch turn 1 this time. 15 laps about to unfold. Oh, we lost one off the start. It's the 46 kart of Miles Findlay from Christchurch. Parked on the grass. Didn't make the start. Down at turn 1. Who jumps out in front? Jamie Thompson. There's a bit more push and shove. Phipps gives the South Island champ Caleb Cross a tidy up into turn 2. Someone off on the grass out there at 2. Not sure who that is. It's the 11 of Ian Smith. Back on the track now. But the 46 parked up on the grass there. Miles Findlay in disgust. Walks off to the infield. So across the line for the first time, Jamie Thompson, Chris Benton. Then it's McDonald, Church. The 72 of Draper is 5th place. Then South Island champ Caleb Cross in there as well. Multiple national champion Caleb Cross driving an Arrow kart this weekend. Then in behind is the number 50 of Nathan Grammer, putting the pressure on Caleb Cross early. Ollie Workman, the 9 kart in there as well from the South Island. Workman out of the Nelson Club. So Thompson, Benton, across the start-finish line. Then it's McDonald, Church. Here comes the 72 of Draper down the inside of Ethan Church. Early pace from Lewis Draper, but here comes the drag race back up to turn 2. Church wins that race into 2. The 53 hangs on to 4th place from the 72 of Draper. Then it's Ashton Phipps, Caleb Cross. Scratch that, wrong order. Caleb Cross, Ashton Phipps. Phipps in the orange CRG kart. One ahead, the Arrow kart of South Island champ Caleb Cross. Down into Death Valley they go with 12 left. Thanks for your feedback on the live stream. We appreciate the effort you're making to give us some feedback on how we're going. Benton now in charge from Jamie Thompson. Benton was second in the first one. Keen to get on with leading this one. So Chris Benton, the 25 kart, happy to take over the reins from Jamie Thompson. Down turn 4, there's a massive crash down there at 4. Oh, I was too busy watching the front runners. Missed the big crash down there at 4. There'll be a wave yellow if we can get those karts all sorted out. Can't see who's involved in any of that. Someone with their head down. I hope they're not injured. We'll just try and get them to slow down a bit through there. Otherwise there's going to be a nasty crash. There's no passing there. The yellow's being waved. Need to get those karts off the track. They all tried to unknot themselves. Looks like they may have got themselves undone, but they're still sitting all over the track. There's karts all over the place. Can't see who they are. There's a 44 of Enzo Haggart's mixed up in all of that, I think. As well as a 58 of Hannah Joyce and Kane Adamson. We're going to have to get that kart off that track. It's not in a very good position right there. That's good sportsmanship, helping each other get their carts off the track. Back up front though, Jamie Thompson now leads Benton, McDonald, then Church, Draper, Caleb Cross, Ashton Phipps with 9 left. Get those carts just dragged out of the way. So it's Thompson, Benton as they head up to turn 2. Around turn 2 they go. Thompson, Benton, then it's McDonald. Ethan Church, Lewis Draper, Caleb Cross, fastest lap of the race. Belongs to him, 30.440. Sitting down there in 6th place. Round through 8 and 9 comes Jamie Thompson. Then it's Benton, McDonald, Church, Cross, Draper, Phipps. Draper down the inside of Caleb Cross at turn 1. Can't make it stick. Cross accelerates away. Phipps is going to go around the ugly way. Changed his mind at turn 2. Thought he'd go down the inside. Not enough room there though for the 42 to squeeze through. Sitting down in 7th place, Ashton Phipps. Then it's Ollie Workman from Nelson. The white helmet there in 8th place. Nathan Graham and Matthew Johnston round out the top 10. 7 left in this second heat for Rotax Max Light. Proudly brought to you by Urban Performance. So we've lost Amelia Carter, Sam Wang, Enzo Haggett, Thomas Greer, Kane Anderson and Hannah Joyce, as well as Ian Smith in all of that action. Wow. Fastest lap of the race belongs now to Ethan Church as we see him head through turn 4 and up to 5 and 6. The 53 cart, the bright orange number 53, fastest lap of the race for him with 6 left. Jamie Thompson clearing away from Benton. It was half a second on lap 9. Now it's 0.7. Thompson got huge pace, 30.152. 7/10 off the lap record pace at the moment for our race leader. Fastest lap of the race, Jamie Thompson, that time around. So we watched them head up through 4 and 5, up to 7. Now through 8, Jamie Thompson, Benton, McDonald, Church, Caleb Cross, Draper. Church down the inside at turn 1. Can he get it pulled up the Sody cart? Beautifully done. The 53 of Church moves up to P3 now. Ahead of McDonald, into 2 they go. Just covers McDonald so he can't retake that position. Pass and block. That's what you're taught as a youngster. Pass and block. So Jamie Thompson still leads as they head up to 7. The remaining carts round through turn 4. Thompson across the curbs. Then it's Benton, Church, McDonald. Caleb Cross under pressure now from the 72 cart of Draper. Draper puts a move on Caleb Cross. Cross goes back to 6th place. Ashton Phipps next in the queue for him. Be wanting to put a move on Caleb Cross at some point. Down through turn 4, clubhouse corner they go. Jamie Thompson well in control. 30.185 last time by. No pace lost really for the number 30. Cross the line, 3 left. And this far we've lost one on the turn 7. Over there, can't see who that is. That might be Caleb Cross, the South Island champ. I think it is Caleb Cross, parked up on the grass at turn 7. Gets out of the cart, looking a bit annoyed with it. So round through turn 4 they come. Couple of laps to go now. Simon Church just going to move that cart out of the way. Good thinking, Simon, just in case someone collects it. So that's 2 poor results so far for the South Island champ. So 2 to go. Round through Death Valley they come. There's another pass. Down the inside of the 48 of Matthew Johnston, win the 20 of Braden Snowden from the Whangarei Club. But round through turn 4 for the second last time, Jamie Thompson, the number 30, leading from Chris Benton, round through turns 8 and 9. Going to gas it up down the front straight. Last lap borders out now for the number 30. Won the first one. Can he win the second? Looking pretty likely at this point. So into turn 2, Church under a bit of pressure from Scott McDonald and Lewis Draper. Church has just got to hang on. Got a 4th on the first one. Can he pick up a 3rd place in heat 2? Across the line comes the 38 of Lucas Whitey. Last lap, here comes our race winner. Going to take the checkered flag. Jamie Thompson across the finish line. That's a race win in heat 2. Second across the line is going to be Chris Benton, the number 25. Fastest lap of the race on the last lap for Chris Benton, 30.1. 3rd place is going to go to Ethan Church. Then it's the 33 of Scott McDonald. Lewis Draper home in 5th place. The 42 of Ashton Phipps home in 6th. Ollie Workman in 7. The 20 of Braden Snowden in 8th. Matthew Johnston home in 9. The 85 of Jet Price rounds out the top 10. Then it's Nathan Grammer, Kobe Barnes, Lucas McGill, Jacob Early. The 6 of Noble home in 15th. Tom Kleinsman in 16th. Johnny Harrison Kerridge in 17th. Josh Hill, Ryan Higgins, Daniel Coleman round out the top 20. Then Dane McQuillan, Ty Eglinton 22, Lucas Whitey 23, Caleb Cross 4 laps down in 24th place. We lost Caleb Cross, Patrick Holmes, Amelia Carter, Sam Wang, Enzo Haggett, Thomas Greer, Kane Anderson, Adamson, Hannah Joyce and Ian Smith. And Miles Finley, of course, across the start-finish line, didn't make the start. So there you have it, Heat 2, Rotax Max Light, brought to you by Urban Performance, your karting performance experts. Go and see Ryan and Carly down in the pits at Urban Performance. Current NZ Road Racing and GP champion, won it in Manfield in July last year. The master behind the wheel and behind the spanners, Ryan Urban. So there's 2 wins for Jamie Thompson, 2 second places for Chris Benton. Ethan Church picks up a P3. Scott McDonald a 4th. Then Lewis Draper and Ashton Phipps rounding out the top 6. So we're back to Heat 3 now. Last heat of the day for Vortex Rock DVS Junior. Well, here we go, folks. We're not far away from Vortex Rock DVS Junior. We've got the track all clear now. G'day at home if you're watching on the live stream. Hope you're enjoying the live stream pictures. I see there's a couple of people watching from Australia, so welcome aboard. Great to have you here. You're right, there is some great racing. One of the comments there. And there's more to come. This is the third heat for Vortex Rock DVS Junior, brought to you by Supreme Kart Supplies, supplier of the world famous Tony Kart chassis, Vortex engines, and promoter of the New Zealand Rock Cup. So the winner of this Rock Cup this season, of course, if you're a cadet, you get to win a brand new Vortex Mini Rock engine worth about $3,000. If you're a Vortex Mini Rock or DVS competitor, the winner of the Rock Cup gets free entry to the World Super Final, normally held in South Garda in Italy. A travel fund, new suit, etc., etc., etc. Travel as a team across to the World Cup. So fantastic prizes on offer here, courtesy of Supreme Kart Supplies for the New Zealand Rock Cup. This is round 1 of 4 for the Rock Cup. Next round, of course, is the New Zealand Karting Grand Prix in Hamilton. Any of you Australian visitors watching, if you want to come over, that's certainly a premier event to come to as well. New Zealand Karting Grand Prix, 1st and 2nd of March. Put that in your diaries. Contact one of the kart shops mentioned on the live stream here, and you could well be able to work out an arrive and drive package. If you want to come and race with us Kiwis over here, feel free. 1st and 2nd of March in Hamilton, then we come back to Hamilton again. Great warm-up for the National Championship at Easter time. 18th, 20th of April is the National Championship back in Hamilton. Again, another fantastic racetrack. Then we go to the final round of the Rock Cup at the Rose City Championship in Manawa 2 on the 17th and 18th of May. So if you want to come and race with us, they're the key events for the Rock Cup and the Hampton Downs New Zealand Racing Academy KartStars series promoted by KartSport New Zealand in conjunction with Hampton Downs New Zealand Racing Academy. A pathway from karts to cars, should that be your thing. Gates are open now, so it looks like we're about to get underway for round 3 or heat 3 of Vortex Rock DVS Junior. Carson Daly's won both the first heats. Let's see how he can get on in this one. We'll run through the grids for you shortly as they pop up on the screen. Leading from pole position, the number 69 of Marco Manson. Alongside will be the 88 of Miles Baker. Lachlan Tomlinson, the 98 kart, will start from position 3. From P4, the number 3 of Cole Turney. From position 5, the 1NZ of Carson Daly. Then from P6, the 82 of Harrison Zhao. From 7th, the 78 of Seth Comer. From P8, the 22 of Levi McMillan. From 9th place will be Luke McMillan, the number 76, alongside clubmate Lachlan Roberts, the number 20. Starting from position 11, the number 12 of Patrick McDonald. And from rear field, Gold Star champion Max Amon. Max was telling me he's having some brake issues today. And I said, well, you don't need to use the brakes, just use the accelerator. So we'll see how young Max gets on. Hopefully they'll fix those brake issues for him. Also having brake issues with Seth Frost. In Heat 1, we saw him shoot off the end of turn 7 and kiss the bags up the top of the hill. He said the brake rotor exploded on his kart, and he had nothing when he put his foot on the brake at turn 7, which is a bit scary because it's pretty fast up there. So anyway, no harm done. New brake rotor. Put more money out of Grandad's back pocket, and away he goes again. Back into racing. So meanwhile, back to Vortex Rock DVS Junior. 15 laps about to come. This is the last heat of the day for these guys. And from here we'll determine their grids for the pre-finals tomorrow. They'll be first up tomorrow. But in the meantime, we've still got 15 laps of, I'm going to say, action. Keep an eye on the track. Death Valley turn 1's normally where it all goes wrong. We'll start to wind them up now. Nice fast start. Manson under control. Lights out. Here we go. Down into turn 1 they'll go. Manson's going to just pop out in front. Oh, they've got a couple, one turned around down there. Amon's up on the grass, back on the track doing the high line. The wall of death up there at Death Valley. Daly up to P2 already as they head down to turn 4. Amon trying to restart. Oh, Amon's already going, sorry. That's, I think, the 12 of Patrick McDonald. Not able to restart that car. It's going to park it. So back out in front. Down through turn 9. Marco Manson. Under pressure from Carson Daly, just decides to sit back in the draft. We've got a yellow flag out there. There's a bit of passing going on under that yellow flag as well. Not sure that's allowed. So now the yellow flag put away. Manson leads us through 3 down to 4. Looks like Amon's still having some brake issues. Locked a brake into turn 2 there. Up to 7, Marco Manson, Carson Daly. Then it's Lachlan Tombleson, the 3NZ of Cole Turney. Then it's back to Miles Baker. Here comes Daly now down the inside at Death Valley. Can he get the job done? Carson Daly goes to the front at turn 1. Manson slots into P2. Then it's Tombleson, Turney, Baker. Then the 76 of McMillan having all sorts of trouble pulling that thing up into turn 2. Down into 4 they go, Clubhouse corner. Oh, down the inside, someone had a look down there. I think that was Cole Turney. Might have been Miles Baker had a look. Oh no, Turney got through on Tombleson. So Turney goes to P3. Down into Death Valley they go. Tombleson goes defensive on Miles Baker. Baker looks for the crossover, the exit drive out. Here it comes. Look at this 3-way into turn 2. What's going to happen here? The 76 of McMillan down the inside of Baker, shoved his way through. Baker had to concede, went back to 6th place. Down into Clubhouse they go. But hard to see who passed who in there, but someone made a pass. Oh, the 76 of McMillan just got bombed. Oh, it was Baker past McMillan down there. Then Seth Comer just put another move on the 76 at turn 4. But Daly out in front from Manson, just extending that lead up to turn 2. They'll go this time. So Daly, Manson, Turney, Tombleson, Baker. Then it's Comer, McMillan, Roberts, McDonald, Levi McMillan, Max Amon. It was Harrison Zhao we lost off the start. Up through 7 they come, our race leader. Still 10 laps to go. So across the line, into Death Valley they go. Line astern through turn 1. Now the drag race up to turn 2. Turney putting all sorts of pressure on the 69 of Manson. Manson struggled to pull that card up at turn 2 that time. So down in turn 4, is there a problem with the 69 card of Marco Manson, or did he just make a slight error into turn 2? We'll follow them up to 7. 7, keep an eye on Cole Turney, going to put a move on Marco Manson shortly, sizing him up. Turney's actually the quickest on the racetrack last time by. This time it's now Carson Daly. But look at the gap closing between 2nd and 3rd of Manson. Up to 2 they go. Manson and Turney having a good old battle. So Cole Turney doing a great job of putting the pressure on Marco Manson. Here comes the pass now to turn 1. Turney's going to put it in there. Gets the job done at turn 1. So Cole Turney goes forward to position 2. Signals with Marco Manson to work with him and move forward to get to Carson Daly, who's now got a lead of 0.6 of a second. On 2nd place, down through turn 4 they come. The second 2 need to work together to get to Carson Daly. Turney's got good speed in that number 3 kart. So across the line with 7 to run. Carson Daly's won the first 2. Manson back in 3rd now from Cole Turney. Then it's Tombleson, Baker, Comer, Luke McMillan, Patrick McDonald. Then it's Levi McMillan, Lachlan Roberts, Max Amon. Field starting to stretch out now as we watch them through turn 4, Clubhouse corner. Switching back up to turn 8, 9. And down the front straight they go again with 6 to run. In this 3rd heat for Vortex Rock DVS Junior, proudly supported by Supreme Kart Supplies and Engines. Based in Hurlstone Drive in New Plymouth. Morris Frost and the team. Highly experienced bunch of people. Know how to make a kart go fast. Build you an engine. Give you some driver training. Down the inside goes Tombleson at turn 7 on Baker. Oh, all sorts of handfuls of opposite lock there. Watch this into turn 1. Here we go. Tombleson, Baker and Seth Comer. It's a good old ding-dong down here. Who's going to come out the other side? Tombleson's in front of this pack. The 76 and McMillan in there pushing and shoving. Round turn 2 they go, 2 wide. McMillan drops in behind Miles Baker. Round through turn 4 they come. They're going to line them up into turn 7. Nothing between these two as far as margin goes, but Daly now under some pressure. Their race leader with 4 to go down into turn 1. The 98 of Tombleson's got the 78 of Coma right behind. No mistakes required. Look at Turney into turn 2. He's making a good move now. Turney's hanging on. He's going to put the pressure on Carson Daly. He doesn't want him to win 3 from 3. Round through 4 they go. Nice and shallow goes Cole Turney. Going to put a move on Carson Daly shortly. Here it comes. Keep an eye on this front of this pack with 3 to go. Daly looks over his right shoulder. Here comes Cole Turney. Not quite close enough yet at Death Valley to have a turn. Maybe he'll have a look at turn 2. Daly's gone slightly defensive. Into 2. Back of the cart squirming around as he tries to pull it up. Gets through 3. Down to Clubhouse Corner in 4. Nothing in these front 2 with 2 laps left. Turney's going to put a move on shortly. I can feel it. He's just sizing up the opportunity. Daly made a mistake there. Looks tail happy, the 1 NZ kart. Turney looks for the crossover at turn 1. Can he drive it out? Get alongside Carson Daly. Here comes the drag race into 2. Can he stay around the outside? Round the outside looking for the crossover again. Cole Turney. Can he drive it straight out? Here comes Manson as well to get in on this party. Round through Clubhouse they go. The last lap board will be out this time. Daly will have to defend all the way around because Turney's going to put the pressure on. Meanwhile, Manson's sitting there as well. So down into 1 for the last time. Last lap board is out. Let's keep an eye on this one. Turney looks to go shallow. Can't make it happen. Can he get up the inside here at turn 2? No room there. Daly's all over it. Manson's going to go shallow and take the position away. Oh, there's contact between Turney and Manson. Turney loses out there and ends up back in P3 around turn 4. So that allows Carson Daly just a bit of breathing space. Final corner for the last time for Carson Daly. That's the 3 from 3 for the 1 NZ. Second's going to go to Marco Manson. Third will be the 3 NZ of Cole Turney. Home in 4th place, the number 88 of Miles Baker. Then we go back one more to the 76 of Luke McMillan. The 98 of Tombleson. In 6th place, McDonald 7th. Then Lachlan Roberts home in 8th. Levi McMillan was 9th, the number 22. Max Amon in 10th place. Seth Comer back in 11th place. We lost Comer. I'm not sure where he is. Must have gone to the pits. Oh, there he is down there at turn 4. And Harrison Giao home in 12th place. So there you have it. That's your final race order provisionally. Carson Daly went 3 from 3. Then the 69 of Manson. The 3 of Cole Turney. The 88 of Miles Baker. That's 2 4th places for him. The 76 of Luke McMillan. 98 of Tombleson. So Vortex Rock DVS Junior, 3rd heat for the day. They can put their cart away, have a lie down and get ready for a free burger at the end of the day here at KartSport Auckland. Everyone has a free burger after racing on both days, so make sure you're sticking around and getting a free burger. Now we've got the Vortex Mini Rock Tribe about to head out the gate. Fantastic racing coming up from these youngsters as well. Between 9 and 13 years of age. Just young, but plenty of passion, plenty of ticker. They want to get out and get stuck in. Nixon Cripps won the first 2 races so far, provisionally, that I have. So we'll see how we get on this time. Not far from release time for these guys. Gates open. NZ Motorsport proudly supporting Vortex Mini Rock. Daniel and Rachel Bray, of course, running the kart shop from Howick in Auckland. Multiple national champion. Vice world champion at the KZ2 Masters in 2024. Daniel Bray, highly experienced and competent kart racer. There's no one better to give you driver training than Dan Bray. Here we go, ready for some grids for Vortex Mini Rock. Heat 3, running over 12 laps. Starting from P1, Nico Thomason, the 97 kart. Matthew Shaw will start from P2, the North Island champion. Alongside will be the National Schools champ, Nixon Cripps from P3. P4, the 77 of Dominic Evers. Row 3 will be Ivor Spence and Tyler Killip. Ivor Spence from Christchurch, of course. Next row back, row 4, Bray Milne and Ben Brodie. Senna Wilkinson will start the 93 kart from 9th. From 10th, the 87 of Riley Craig. Charlie Clark and Nico Houston will share row 6. Riley Tombleson and Otto Butler will share row 7. Timmy Brock's going to start from position 15. Reed Phillips from 16. Sebastian Power from 17th. The 12 of Alex Craig will run from 18. From 19, Zan Twilly and Dayton Emmett from 20th. Row 11 is Van Merritt, Oliver Dennison. The 95 of Benji Bellamy is going to start from 23. From 24, Elliot Armstrong. Row 13 is Toby Thompson and Sam Amon. Row 14, Alexander Cunningham and Iris Lee. Aaron Lee will start from 29th. Avnil Gounder from 30. Rocco Lindsay 31. No Briella Roberts today. I don't think that I can see the number 20 on the track. It's listed on the sheet. Not sure I can see the number 20. So 12 laps. Vortex Mini Rock going to run over. Cadet. Here we go, formation starting to get ready over turn 7. Round through turn 8 they come, under the control of Thomason and Matthew Shaw. Plenty of experience and expertise up front. Look at that formation. What a great look that is. Here we go, lights out. Barreling down into turn 1 for the first time. Oh, there's carts bashing into each other. Someone doing the wall of death on the grass. 2 carts up there. Back on the grass they come. He's stuck. He's waving his hand. Can't get it going. Get a parent down there to help push that cart back on. Oh, that's heartbreak. The 77, I think, of Dominic Evers was caught in that. Oh, another crash there at turn 2. Couple turned around facing the wrong way. I think Timmy Brock's involved in that one as well. So across the line we come for the very first time. National Schools champ Nixon Cripps out in front. In P2, the 97 of Nico Thomason. Then we go back one more to the 7 of Bray Milne. Then the North Island champ Matthew Shaw. Up into turn 2 they go. Line astern at the moment. The 54 of Charlie Clark. Just cruising around slowly from the Eastern Bay of Plenty Club. Got an issue. Going to pull off, I think, the 54 of Charlie Clark. Got an issue. There's one parked up down at Clubhouse Corner, turn 4 as well. The dropping light flies. Charlie Clark's going to go to the pits. End of the day for the 54. So down into turn 1, Death Valley we go. Nixon Cripps leads the way from Nico Thomason, the 97. Then it's Bray Milne, the 7 cart. 3 wide into turn 1. Here it comes. 3 wide into turn 1. They all got through nice and cleanly. I would have put dollars for donuts. There was going to be drama there. But they got away with it all. So up to turn 7 they come. Round through turn 7, 8, 9. Nixon Cripps with 9 to go. Then Thomas and Milne. The 96 of Tombleson. Then it's Brody. The 87 of Riley Craig. Senna Wilkinson's there as well. Down into Death Valley they go. There's your full race order right down to 32. We lost a couple. Matthew Shaw. We've lost Matthew Shaw. I didn't realise it was the North Island champs departed from us. So Matthew Shaw take no further part in this race. Ben Brody actually the quickest on track in 5th place. Across the line will come with 8 to go. Still led by Nixon Cripps, the National Schools champion, all the way from Invercargill. Won the first 2 heats so far. Head down. Backside up, ready to go. Through turn 3, now down into turn 4. Goes our race leader. Line astern through there. No real passing going on down at turn 4 at the moment. We see the 26 card across the line. That's Tyler Killip. Got caught up early in that incident. No change in the race order. Although Ben Brody's looking pretty keen to get past the 96 of Riley Tombleson. Back there in 4th and 5th place. They thunder up to turn 2. The little Sody card of the 96 of Tombleson. Under some pressure from Ben Brody. Down into turn 4 they'll go. No pass made there. I thought that might have happened there. Thought Brody might have put a move on Tombleson there. But here it comes up at turn 7. No, can't make it there either. Goes shallow across the curb. Going to line it up. See if he can put it in at turn 1. Here comes the drag race into turn 1. Can the 99 of Brody get down the inside? Just on the rev limiter all the way down there. Can't make any pass happen there. Unless you're incredibly brave in the braking area. But no real change in the order. Top 10 is Cripps, Thomason, Milne, Tombleson, Brody, Craig, Wilkinson, Butler, Spence and Sebastian Power. Round through turn 2. There's a bit of congestion over there. Now they're going to head down to 4. Let's keep it on Clubhouse Corner, see what happens down there. Oh, too wide through Clubhouse Corner. They'll get through nice and cleanly though. Bit of passing going on at turn 7. I think it looks like a little energy cart popped down the inside. It was the 77 of Evers on Benji Bellamy. Up there at turn 7. Oh, lost one. Did a loop down there at turn 1. Facing the wrong way, actually going the wrong way down the track. Probably just needs to sit still for a minute. There's no way to get through there. Gonna have to just be a bit more patient. Right to rear of field, I think. I think it was the 89 of Timmy Brock. Just had a moment down there. No, it's the 87 of Riley Craig. Just looped it down at the exit of turn 1. Facing the wrong way, not the best place to sit. Nixon Cripps still leads this way. Over 0.8 of a second over Nico Thomason. Then it's Bray Milne. Fastest lap of the race that time, the 97 of Nico Thomason. Still got 4 left in this NZ Motorsport Vortex Mini Rock Heat 3. Round through the top corner for the third to last time. Nixon Cripps, National Schools Champion, leads Nico Thomason down into turn 1 by 0.8 of a second. Third place is the 7 of Bray Milne. Then we go to Riley Tombleson, Ben Brody, Senna Wilkinson, the 93 kart, heading down through Clubhouse Corner. Up to 7. 2 laps to go. Vortex Mini Rock. No real change in the top 6. Some pressure coming from the 99 of Ben Brody. He's on the limiter. Pulls out. Just can't get past. Rev limited to 14,000 RPM. These little Vortex Mini Rock engines, once you pull out, there's just no more pace because you're hard on the limiter. So Nixon Cripps down through Clubhouse Corner now. Up to turn 7 he goes. Had 2 from 2 so far. 1 lap to go. Can he make it a clean sweep for the afternoon? The Invercargill man heads off on his last lap. 658 metres left for Nixon Cripps. Around he'll go. Rocket up to turn 2. Round turn 2 with Nico Thomason in hot pursuit. Closed the gap, Nico Thomason. Down to half a second, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Nixon Cripps with that green helmet. Got turn 7 to come. So turn 7 negotiated and ticked off. Cross the line. 3 from 3 for Nixon Cripps. Second place to the 97 of Thomason. Bray Milne pumping the air. Happy with the third place, the number 7. Then it's the 96 of Riley Tombleson. Ben Brody home in 5th place, the number 99. 6th is going to go to the 93 of Senna Wilkinson. Then the 44 of Otto Butler home in 7th. Ivor Spence from Christchurch in 8th place, I beg your pardon, the number 9. Sebastian Power was 9th. Dominic Evers managed to get back to 10th. Nico Houston 11. Elliot Armstrong 12. Oliver Dennison 13. Alexander Cunningham 14. Alex Craig 15. Benji Bellamy 16. Sam Amon in 17th place. Then we go back to Zan Twilly, Van Merritt, Aaron Lee, Toby Thompson, Timmy Brock, Iris Lee, Avnil Gounder, Tyler Killip, Rocco Lindsay, Riley Craig and Reed Phillips. There you have it, Vortex Mini Rock done for the day. Results up on the screen for Heat 3 of the Vortex Mini Rock, brought to you by NZ Motorsport here at City of Sales 2025, brought to you by Pool and Spa Maintenance. Last race of the day for Rotax DD2 and Vortex Rock DVS Senior coming up shortly. So out the gate we come. Rotax DD2, brought to you by JW Group, and Vortex Rock DV Senior, a joint class. Brought to you by Veloce Karting experts in Rotorua. So this is heat 3 for these guys. This will determine the grids for the pre-finals tomorrow. So starting from position 1, the number 14 of Darren Walker. This is Rotax DD2, of course. Darren Walker starts from P1. Olivia Lorenzen will start alongside in the top half TH kart from P2. P3 will be the 88 of Daniel Mayle. Alongside will be the 66 of Glenn Ellis, running the white Legends plates for drivers over 60 years of age. From position 5, Simon Mosby in the number 76 kart. Dylan Bryant will start the 51 from P6. From P7, the 22 of Cameron Horrocks. So that's your Rotax DD2 grid. And then down to the Vortex Rock DVS Senior. Jack Amon from South Taranaki will start from position 1. Jamie Vandenberg, the number 82, will start from P2. Next row will be the 77 of Seth Frost, and then the 26 of Thomas Greer. They'll have a gap between the two fields. So 2 races within one. Rotax DD2 brought to you by JW Group, and Vortex Rock DVS Senior proudly brought to you by Veloce Karting. About ready to kick off. 15 laps we're going to run over for this third heat for these two categories. Stay tuned. If you're on the live stream, hope you're enjoying the coverage. Give us a thumbs up, give us a comment. Let us know how you're getting on. It's also on YouTube, live on YouTube. Round through turn 8. In a second, here they come. Rotax DD2 through turn 8. Now through turn 9. They'll get a start shortly. Keep an eye on the start-finish line. The lights on the tower. Here we go, racing. DD2 away. Lights ready for the Vortex DVS Seniors. Great start by Jack Amon. Seth Frost. 2 clubmates from Taranaki, 1-2. Around through turn 2. Go the DD2s. Oh, we've lost top half champ Olivia Lorenzen. Not sure what the problem is. She's gesticulating wildly. So top half champ going to take no further part. I missed what happened down there at turn 1. There's some problem with the top half kart of Olivia Lorenzen. She's into the pits already. Didn't make one lap. So Walker's going to lead us from Daniel Mayle. Then it's Glenn Ellis. And the 76 of Mosby into turn 2. Here comes Jack Amon, Seth Frost and Jamie Vandenberg having a good old scrap. Bit of contact at turn 2 there. Frost gives way to Jamie Vandenberg to avoid a collision. So Walker now down into turn 1. Up to 7 we go. Frost down the inside of Jamie Vandenberg. Takes that position back. Tony Cart 1-2. Praga Cart of Jamie Vandenberg is going to look to the inside of Seth Frost. Oh, what a scrap we've got at turn 1. Here we go again. Frost and Vandenberg. Oh, Vandenberg just run Frost out of room there. Don't think that was very sporting. Up into turn 2. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Darren Walker crosses the line into Death Valley with still 12 laps to run. We'll follow these DVSs up to turns 5 and 6. Can Frost recover that position from Jamie Vandenberg? Jack Amon's gone up the road by 1.5 seconds. While all that scrapping was going on, down at turn 1 they go. Seth Frost just got to keep in touch with Vandenberg now as they head up to turn 2. Vandenberg all hard on the brake. Seth Frost just couldn't quite pull it up. Not sure that was in the handbook on how to get round turn 2. Down through 4 they go, into Death Valley. Darren Walker leads us as he drives out of Death Valley. Then he's got Daniel Mayle running the Green Masters plate in behind. Got a gap of 1 second now, Darren Walker and Jack Amon. The official gap between first and second for him, 1.9 seconds. So the 84 of Jack Amon pouring the pace on now. Walker gasses it up out of turn 9, cross the line with 10 to go. Daniel Mayle in hot pursuit, then Glenn Ellis, Cameron Horrocks, Dylan Bryant, and the 76 of Mosby. We've lost Lorenzen. So now up to turn 2, Horrocks has a look down the inside of Ellis, can't quite make it happen. Thought there was going to be contact there at turn 2. Got away with it, down into 4, clubhouse corner they go. Here comes Frost out of turn 1 up to 2. Got Vandenberg just ahead of him, just can't make an impact on the 82. Vandenberg set the fastest lap of the DVS category that time with a 30.855. Not sure what the lap record around here for those is. It's 29.8. So they're still a little bit off the lap record. So Darren Walker still leads from Daniel Mayle. Down through turn 4, clubhouse corner they go. Now to Death Valley comes Jack Amon, leading the 82 kart of Jamie Vandenberg, then the 77 of Frost, and the 26 of Thomas Greer. Vandenberg, fastest lap of the race that time for the DVS seniors. Darren Walker owns the fastest lap in the number 14 kart as well. 29.500. That's a second off the lap record here at KartSport Auckland. 7 laps to go for Darren Walker. Around through clubhouse corner comes the 51 of Dylan Bryant. Down into Death Valley now, Darren Walker, our race leader for Rotax DD2. Brought to you by JW Group. Oh, Dylan Bryant's got an issue. The 51 kart pulling to the side of the track. Going to try and limp it back to the pits, I think. Amon across the pit, across the start-finish line. Looking down to the right-hand side of the engine, Dylan Bryant got an issue. The 51 kart just cruising slowly around turn 2. He'll put it in the pits this time without doubt. There's the arm signal that he's going into the pits. Jack Amon still leads Jamie Vandenberg by 1.8 seconds in DVS Senior. Into the pits comes Dylan Bryant. Olivia Lorenzen looking at her card as well. Not sure what the issue is for the top half champion. 6 to go for Jack Amon. Here comes Darren Walker across the start-finish line. He's got 5 left. The number 14 of Darren Walker. 29.450. That's a 29.411. Darren Walker getting faster and faster. 29.411. Rotax DD2. 9 tenths off the lap record so far, Darren Walker. Here comes Jack Amon across the line. He's got 5 left as well. Then it's Jamie Vandenberg, Seth Frost and Thomas Greer. That's the race order for DVS Senior. Darren Walker down the inside at turn 1. So Walker leads by 2.8 seconds back to Daniel Mayle. Here comes Glenn Ellis down the inside of Horrocks. They get away with it down there at turn 1. Avoided some contact. There's a drag race up to 2 now between these two. The 66, the legend, running the white plate. He's over 60 versus young Cameron Horrocks. Down into 4 they go. No real change in the race order up and down the paddock. Jack Amon still leads from Vandenberg. And Darren Walker making easy work of the DD2 field in the number 14 from Tokoroa. 29.4. Plays 29.7. 3 to go now. 2 for Darren Walker as he crosses the line. Down into Death Valley. Second to last time. Then it's Mayle. Glenn Ellis coming next with Cameron Horrocks. Across the line they go. Then it's the 76 kart of Simon Mosby. Jack Amon comfortable way out in front. 1.8 seconds up the road. Across the line now with 2 to go. Vandenberg second. Frost third. Greer fourth. Here comes Darren Walker. 1 lap to go for Darren Walker. Then it's the 88 kart of Mayle. Now Glenn Ellis and the 22 of Cameron Horrocks. And the 76 of Mosby. Meanwhile, up to turn 7 for the second to last time. The number 84 of Jack Amon from Waverley and South Taranaki. Still 1.8 seconds ahead of Jamie Vandenberg. Here comes the race win for Darren Walker. 3 from 3 for the number 14. Second place, the number 88 of Daniel Mayle. Next in the queue, the 66 of Glenn Ellis. Oh, we've lost Cameron Horrocks. Here he comes now. Mosby next across the line in 4th place. And then we go back to Cameron Horrocks. Just made it across the line. Not sure what the issue was. It's another win for Jack Amon as well from Jamie Vandenberg. Seth Frost home in 3rd place. And Thomas Greer is going to get home in 4th. So there you have it. Darren Walker takes a clean sweep for the weekend so far. Then it's the 88 of Mayle. The 66 of Alice, Simon Mosby, Cameron Horrocks, and Dylan Bryant. And in DVS Senior, Jack Amon takes the win. That's 2 from 3 for Jack Amon over Jamie Vandenberg, Seth Frost and Thomas Greer. So that's your race order. For JW Group, Rotex DD2 and Veloce Karting, Vortex Rock DVS Senior. Rotex Max Jr. up next. Yep. So Rotex Max Jr. proudly supported by International Kart Supplies, based in Titirangi in Auckland here, Matthew and Freya Kinsman. This is Group B, A versus C. So this is B versus D. Starting us away, the number 10 of Cy Finnemore. Alongside will be the 39 of Cooper Inslee. From position 3, it'll be the 31 of Charlie Jamieson. From position 4, the 12 of Patrick McDonald. Then it'll have the 1 of Marco Manson from position 5, the 32 of Rocky Teen from 6, the 96 of Connor Brody from P7. Ethan Sayer will start from 8th. Next row back will be the 20 of Indy Irwin and Arian Lala from P10. Buster Bailey will start from 11th. The 16 of Kahu Twilly will start out of P12. From P13, the 82 of Harrison Zhao. Will Davey will start from position 14. Angus Wilton from 15. The 63 of Maximus Rennie alongside from position 16. And the rear row of Theo Pilcher and Nicholas Greer. That's our grids for Vortex, Rotex Max Jr. Let me get the right category. Rotex Max Jr. proudly supported by International Kart Supplies. Over 15 laps. About to come your way. After this one, we'll have Group A versus Group C. But in the meantime, Finnemore Inslee front row. 15 laps about to unfold in front of us. What have we got? Rotex Max Jr. Here we go, starting to build the revs up. Cross the line, then lights out. Great start as they head down to turn 1. 3 wide into Death Valley. Never really seen that too successful, but they've pulled it off. Finnemore's going to lead. Inslee, oh, big serve. Look at those necks moving backwards as they head into turn 2. Bit of a concertina effect. Cross the curb. They've all managed to survive down through the clubhouse corner they go. Someone fired it in pretty late down there. Managed to get away with it. Up into 7 they come. Finnemore's going to lead us from Cooper Inslee. Then it's the 31 of Charlie Jamieson. Then it's the 1 of Marco Manson. The 32 of Rocky Teen. Next in the queue. Teen actually trying to put a move on Manson out of turn 1. Going to go to the outside of turn 2. Can he get round there, Rocky Teen? No, he can't. There's a bit of contact there between the 12 of Patrick McDonald as well. So down into clubhouse they'll come. Still line astern. No real major passing opportunities down there into turn 4. Round the top of the hill they'll come. Inslee under all sorts of pressure from the 31 of Jamieson. Jamieson's going to go down the inside at turn 1. Death Valley. Jamieson goes forward one more. Inslee back to P3. Then it's Manson. Teen. I think the 96 of Connor Brody there as well. Then it's the 12 of Patrick McDonald. And Ethan Sayer from Wellington. The number 93. Up into turn 7. Still Cy Finnemore leads. Had a good run so far this weekend. The number 10 from Mount Wellington. Oh, there's contact down there. Big contact down at turn 1. Someone got parked sideways and T-boned. They're off the track at the side of the road now. Down into turn 2 they go. There's one parked in the bags down there at turn 1 at Death Valley. Another couple off at turn 2. It's Matthew Johnston, the number 48, off on the grass. No, it's Will Davey, I beg your pardon. Will Davey, the 48 cart, off on the grass. One parked up on the hill over there. I'm not sure who that is. We'll get a read on that shortly. But Finnemore leads Rocky Teen. I think that's the 96 of Connor Brody parked up there at the top of the hill. And the 48 of Will Davey on the infield trying to get it restarted. It is Connor Brody parked up there. So Finnemore leads Rocky Teen across the line. Then it's the one of Manson, Cooper Inslee, Patrick McDonald, Arian Lala made good moves to get up to 6th. Ethan Sayer, still a yellow flag, no passing down there at turn 1. That's Death Valley, called Death Valley for a very good reason, because it's banked, right? Look at Finnemore, massive pace, 2-second lead on the field. Oh, there's a good pass up there at turn 7. I think that's Patrick McDonald. Went down the inside of Arian Lala. No, it's Ethan Sayer and Lala having a good exchange up there at 7. Round through Death Valley they come, lining them up, heading up to turn 2. Oh, it's a great pass down the inside of the number 6 cart. That was Harrison Zhao. Put it down the inside of Buster Bailey. Great move there at turn 2. So Finnemore lights it up as he comes out of 9 with 8 to go still. Then it's Rocky Teen, Marco Manson. Manson down the inside at turn 1. Here comes second place. Manson goes to P2. Ahead of Rocky Teen. So Manson and Teen now going to battle it through turn 2. We'll follow them down through Clubhouse Corner. See if Rocky Teen's going to put it back down the inside. He's not close enough to Manson there. Round through Clubhouse they go. Nothing between them up to 7. Teen's just got to stay in touch with Manson, then try and put another move on. Straightens it up. Might have a look down here at turn 1. Rocky Teen sizes up Manson. Not close enough to have a go though. Down at turn 1. Just going to have to follow him round and choose another opportunity. But Finnemore doing a great job out in front. 1.8 seconds, losing a bit of margin to Marco Manson. A couple of tenths that time, in fact. Down through 4 they go. Second and third place, hot on the heels of Cy Finnemore. They're going to have to work together to pick up the number 10. Still got 5 laps left to run. Make that 6 laps. Indy Ewan doing a great job in 10th place, the number 20. Rocky Teen got all sorts of pace at the end of the straight. He must be running one less tooth than the others. He just got great speed at the end of the straight. Now trying to put the pressure on. Manson just jumps away. He must have a slightly different gearing setup on that number 1 cart. So 5 to go for Cy Finnemore. Manson looks over his right shoulder, knows that he can't relax because Teen is right there. Round through turn 1, Death Valley they come. 2 wide into there. Another passing manoeuvre made. I think that was the 6 of Buster Bailey on Harrison Zhao. No, Zhao's move forward run more was Zhao on Arian Lala. So round through 7 they come. Light it up down across the line. Into 7. Comes the remainder of our field. That's Cooper Inslee. The 12 of McDonald, then Sayer. Zhao, Lala. Buster Bailey, Indy Irwin. So now they head out of turn 1 up to 2. Nice and tight round through turn 2. Through turn 3 down to 4. It's going to be 3 laps left this time for Cy Finnemore. Sitting just in behind the number 48 cart of Will Davey, who just got fired off down there at turn 2 earlier in this race. Down comes the 12 of Patrick McDonald on Inslee, down at Death Valley. Inslee gives him a wide berth, so the 12 goes forward. That's Patrick McDonald goes to P4. Inslee to 5, late on the brakes around the outside. Can't quite get it done. Inslee keen as to get past. So there's 2 more laps to go when Cy Finnemore crosses the line. Round through turn 7. Down across the start-finish line. Finnemore's going to go through. He's going to get the last lap board next time round. Our race leader, Cy Finnemore, the number 10. Manson in second place, 1.1 seconds. He's carving into that lead, but he's going to run out of laps. Marco Manson. Look at this battle between Cooper Inslee and the 12 of Patrick McDonald. Around through turn 2 they go. 3 now down to 4. Here comes a good old battle down through turn 4. The clubhouse corner right there. Last lap board this time for Cy Finnemore. Marco Manson and Rocky Teen. Ethan Sayer no way past the number 12 of Patrick McDonald. Inslee's got past though. So Inslee's up to P4. Then it's McDonald, Sayer. Round through 2 they come this time for the last time in this third heat for Rotax Max Jr. Down to turn 4, the clubhouse corner. Line astern. Cy Finnemore across the line. He's going to pick up the race win. Cy Finnemore takes the heat. Second will go to Marco Manson. Then it's Rocky Teen in third place. Cooper Inslee, Patrick McDonald. Then it's Ethan Sayer, Harrison Zhao, Arian Lala, Buster Bailey, Indy Irwin. That's the top 10. Kahu Twilly made a home in 11. Then it's Theo Pilcher in 12th. Maximus Rennie 13. Charlie Jamison 14. Angus Wilson home in 15. Nicholas Greer in 16. And Will Davey 2 laps down in the number 48. Home in 17th place. There's your final race provisional race result for Group B versus Group D. Up next, Rotax Max Jr. Heat 3 for Group A versus Group C. We'll bring that to you very shortly. Well, Rotax Max Junior, brought to you by International Kart Supplies. Group A versus Group C. About to head out the gate. Gates open. 15 laps coming for these guys. Rotax Max Junior, proudly supported by International Kart Supplies. That's Matthew and Freya Kinsman, based in Titirangi. Proud suppliers of the Sodi brand kart. Can help you with kart setup, driver training. And Matty, of course, can build you a rocket fast engine that'll win your races. So go and talk to the team at International Kart Supplies. Starting from the pole position, Tommy Hart, the 69, alongside the number 88, Miles Baker. Row 2 will be Zach Tucker, the 3NZ, and the 97 of Carson Daly. From position 5, the 78 of Seth Comer, and the 98 of Lachlan Tomlinson from 6. Amelia Phillips will start from position 7. The 99 of Maya Forrest will start from P8. Levi Erickson Jones will start out of P9, the number 92 kart. The 17 of Jack Phillips will start from 10th. Next row back with the 85 of Zach Hemphill and the 40 of Ryan Wooler. From 13th, William Edmondson, the 36 kart. Harrison Cunningham will start from position 14. Lachlan Roberts out of position 15, the number 30. Braden Watson from 16. Then the mainland champ Levi McMillan starting down in 17th place, and Harper Lindsay from position 18, and the 38 of Cole Turney from rear of field. This is Group A versus Group C. Rotax Max Junior, 12 to 16 years of age, 145 kilos including the driver, around about 23 horsepower, something like that. Enough to put a smile on your dial. 15 laps of racing to come. Rotax Max Junior. From here, we'll work out our grids for the pre-finals tomorrow. There'll be 2 pre-finals, a Group A and a Group B. Then we'll have one big final for those that have made it through to the top 34. Here we go, ready for the start. Manson Baker, Daly down the inside, tried to thread the needle down there at turn 1. Carson Daly just tried his luck. Now slots into 4th place. So the 69 of Tommy Hart leads Miles Baker through turn 4. Then it's Zach Tucker, Carson Daly. They make it all through turn 4, 2 by 2 through turn 4. That's impressive. So the 69 of Tommy Hart lines it up. Down across the start-finish line into Death Valley, followed by Miles Baker, Zach Tucker, Carson Daly. Then it's the 96 of Riley Tomlinson. No, it's not. It's the 98 of Lachlan Tomlinson. Then the 78 of Seth Comer. Then it's Amelia Phillips, the number 4. Look at this top 4 around through turn 4. Nothing between these guys. They head up to 7. The rest of the field through turn 4, through 7, here we come, 8 and 9, Hart, Baker, Baker's going to go to the inside at turn 1, Baker's going to take over the race lead, Zach Tucker's going to go with him, so is Carson Daly. Carson Daly, the benefactor of all of that, is going to be late on the brakes around the outside of Zach Tucker. Can he put it down the inside? Yes, he can. Now there's contact between Daly and Tucker. That's allowed Tommy Hart to go through. Oh, it's pretty frenetic over there at turn 4. Now as they head up to turn 7, Daly back in 5th place again. Baker's leading. Then it's Tommy Hart, Tomlinson, Tucker, Daly, Comer, Phillips, Jack Phillips in 8th place. Then it's Zach Hemphill and Levi McMillan. Daly's going to try the same again around the outside. Can't pull it up. Nearly throws it away onto the grass. Got carried away there, Carson Daly. Forgot which pedal was the brake pedal. Stayed on the loud pedal. Just about ended up across in South Auckland. Managed to pull it up though, but here we go. Baker across the line. Then it's the 69 of Tommy Hart, Tomlinson. Then it's Zach Tucker, Carson Daly. Seth Comer, next one in the queue as they rocket up to turn 2. Line astern through turn 2. The 66 of William Edmondson. Got the 40 of Ryan Wooler right behind. Nothing in this front pack. Baker skipped away though. Then it's Tombleson. Tommy Hart. Then it's the 3 of Zach Tucker. All the way from Christchurch, the number 3 NZ. Changed brand of kart. Now running a CRG. Round through turn 4 we go. No change in the order. Top 6, Baker, Tombleson, Hart, Tucker, Daly and Coma. 1.5 seconds the gap from first to second place. 30.6 last time by. 30.6 again for Miles Baker. 30.4 for Carson Daly. The number 97's on the move again. Gonna try and put the tractor beam onto the 3 of Zach Tucker. Down through 4 they come. There's Daly in the blue cart. Round through turn 4. The number 97 just straightens it up down through turns 8, 9. Down to turn 1 again. Coma's going to argue the point on Carson Daly. Oh, look, we've got some problems over there. Not sure what the issue is. Tombleson had an issue with Tommy Hart. Now they've both lost positions and slipped back through the order. Daly keen to get past Seth Coma, just giving him a bit of bumper action. Down through 4 he comes. Gets past again. Keen to put some daylight between himself and Seth Coma. That's just slowing progress to move forward. So Daly, Coma, Tombleson down the inside again. Here comes Amelia Phillips as well. She's all over it. Daly gets a tidy up into turn 2. Look at this, 2 wide around the outside. They're scrapping and bashing all the way through there. Now they're down to 4. So Baker's gone. Tucker's in second place and he's gone too. Next in the queue is Tombleson, the number 98, the Sody cart. And Daly having another scrap. Then it's Amelia Phillips. Look at these two going at it. Chopping and slicing each other up. Tombleson down the inside again. Not willing to give this up. Here comes Amelia Phillips. She's going to pass the both of them. Amelia Phillips just gobbled them both up and spat them out the back. Tombleson just clubbed the back of her into turn 2. Now taking her out. Oh, that's not cricket. To be fair, I thought Amelia Phillips had the right of way there. I'm sure the officials will take a look at that one. She got absolutely clubbed at turn 3. Made it all the way around the outside. Then got all undone at turn 3. So Amelia Phillips slipped back down through the order. After a bit of contact there, down in 12th place now. Was fighting for 3rd. So Baker still leads from Zach Tucker. 1.8 seconds is the official gap. 4 laps left to go. International Kart Supplies, Group A versus Group C, all out on his own. Miles Baker, Zach Tucker, a lonely drive in P2. Here comes Carson Daly as well through turn 9. Then it's Coma, Tommy Hart. Then the 17 of Jack Phillips. No real change in that order yet. Amelia Phillips will be absolutely livid after getting centre punched there at turn 3 a few laps earlier. Down through Clubhouse Corner goes Baker, then Tucker. Here comes Carson Daly. Around through turn 4. Carson Daly, then it's Seth Coma, Tommy Hart. Hart's going to put a move on shortly. I can feel it coming with 2 to go. 3 to go, that is. Here comes Tommy Hart, pulls out of the draft off Seth Coma. Down in turn 1. Hart goes forward one more to position 4. So the 69 goes to 4. The 78 back to 5. Then the 17 of Phillips to 6. Just been bombed there by the 38 of Cole Turney. So Turney goes to 6. Phillips to 7. Round through turn 4 we come. Carson Daly. Then it's Seth Coma, Tommy Hart. 2 to go in this race. Exciting afternoon here at Rotax Max Jr. Group A versus Group C, brought to you by International Kart Supplies. Cole Turney's made contact straight across the track. Is he going to get clubbed? Yes. Oh no, there's all sorts of carnage going on down there. Sideways across the grass, slid out in front of the whole pack. Got absolutely nailed. Not sure who that was, who bounced off. It can't be Amelia Phillips, surely not. I think she's back up to 12th place. But the last lap board out now for our race leader. Miles Baker, full of action in this field. No passing into turn 1. That's going to change the shape of this race. So your top 6 is Baker, Tucker, Daly, Hart, McMillan, Edmondson. Miles Baker, lonely drive out in front. Up to turn 7 he goes for the last time. He'll pick up the checkered flag. Miles Baker is going to take this heat race. The number 88 across the line. Second place going to go to Zach Tucker from Christchurch. The 3NZ. Third will be the Carson Daly machine, the number 99. Then Tommy Hart, the 69. Next, mainland champ, Levi McMillan. William Edmondson home in 6th place. Zach Hemphill was 7th. Amelia Phillips got back to 8. Maya Forrest 9. Seth Comer 10. Lachlan Tombleson, Braden Watson 11 and 12. Cole Turney 13 after making a meal at turn 1. There's more contact over there after the race at turn 1. Not happy. Wouldn't want to wander over there and ask how things are going. It was Jack Phillips that got absolutely nailed down there at turn 1. Wow, what an excitement plus race. Baker takes it from Tucker, Daly, Hart, McMillan and Edmondson. Action packed. Rotax Max Jr. Matthew Kinsman definitely got his money's worth out of that one. The mighty KZ2's up next. Hope you're enjoying the live stream at home, folks. We've had a few issues early this morning, but I think we've got them all sorted now. Here at the Pool and Spa Maintenance 2025 City of Sales Championship in, well, it was sunny Auckland, now it's a little bit overcast Auckland. Bit of a stiff breeze blowing across the racetrack from the northeast. It looks, just looking at the flags flying around the place, might even be straight northerly. Graham Smythe been unstoppable, KZ2 so far this morning. What's he got this afternoon? One more heat race to come for KZ2. Then we've got Rotax Heavies, Cadets, Rotax Max Lights. Then we're done. It's beer o'clock. Remember, there's free burgers after racing in the club rooms afterwards. If you're at the racetrack, come down and get a free burger. If you're not, tell your friends to come down and get a free burger. Give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the live stream at home. Certainly our pleasure bringing it to you. Big thanks to all our officials out on track, keeping things under control. Daniel Samuelson and Bellatahu on track. I see KartSport President Brent Melhop out there as well, running around, directing traffic. Big thanks to conveners Glenn and Haley, Chief Steward Eddie Donnelly, Clerk of the Course Johnny Bassick, Race Director Steve Boyd, CRO Ron Alexander. On the cameras we've got Maylene Robbie and Aaron Martin, Johnny Bassick, Melissa Tucker, some of our race officials, or NASCAR Bassick. In the race control, we've got Jeanette Smythe, Yvonne Bryant and Joe Adlam doing a fantastic job as always. Chief Tech John Kelly, assisted by Dave Robbie and Todd Adlam. A very able tech team. Only a few races to go this afternoon, then it's cup of tea time. Graham Smythe, our top qualifiers, won both heats this morning. KZ2, 185 kilos worth of cart and driver, 6-speed gearbox, front and rear brakes, 50-odd horsepower, absolute monster. You've got to be able to count pretty fast when you change gears, because you no sooner have you pulled it into one gear, you need to pull another one. Then you've got to remember which order to go backwards into the gears, into the corners. All about tyre management for KZ2 as well. They chew tyres up like there's no tomorrow. It's only 3 o'clock. We're going to make it early, folks. We've only got 4 races to go. Here at the Pool and Spa Maintenance 2025 City of Sales, round 1 of the Rock Cup and round 1 of the KartStars series, brought to you by Hampton Downs New Zealand Racing Academy. Welcome aboard all those joining us on the live stream. Give us a thumbs up. Gates open. Here we go. About to head out the KZ2s, the big bangers. Led away by Graham Smythe alongside the youngster, the number 3 NZ of Blake Corrin. Row 2 will be the 1 NZ of Jay Irwin. Had a mixed day today so far, Jay Irwin. From position 4, the 89 of Joshua Parkinson. Then from row 3, the 2 of Jacob Cranston and Nathan Krang alongside the number 72. Didn't finish the last one, had a wheel come off. Luke Thompson's going to start from position 7 in the 31 card, alongside the 41 of Mitchell Corrin. From position 9, the 34 of Raymond Malin. From position 10, the 7 of Michael Adolph. Then Jason Lee will start the 5 cart from P11. From P12, the 33 of Jay Murray, one of our Australian guests this weekend. David Malcolm will start the 18 cart from position 13. Henry Gelb, the 70 from P14. And Sam Jones, the number 17 cart, is going to start from position 15. Of course, all this action brought to you by Danny Gelb, Employment Law Advocacy. 0800 Help Me is the phone number if you've got a employment relations issue at your workplace. Give Danny and the team a call on 0800 Help Me. See if they can sort that out for you. I'm sure they can. They're experts in their field. Friendly team of people. Son Henry racing out there in the cart number 70. So not far away from a start. 15 laps of these things. The fastest category in the country next to a supercart. Of course, supercarts aren't used for sprint racing like the KZ2s are. So get ready for a start. Standing start like Formula 1. We've got Dan Sam at the front with the red flag. Once the formation's set, Bella will give a green flag at the rear. Then we'll count the lights up, and once they go out, all hell's going to break loose. Hold on to your hat, your false teeth, someone else's false teeth, whatever you got to hang on to, just hang on to something. Smythe, Corrin front row. Row 2, Irwin Parkinson. Row 3, Cranston, Crang. Row 4, Thompson, Corrin. Row 5, Malin, Adolph. Row 6, Lee, Murray. Row 7, Malcolm, Gelb. The last row, Sam Jones. Waiting for the green flag. There we go, green flag. Now watch the lights on the tower. And then hang on like hell. Here comes the first one. 2, 3, 4. Ready to go. Lights out. Oh, a bit of bumper action there off the start. Looks like Smythe's going to take over the race lead right from the opening corner. Jay Irwin hard on the brakes, just about couldn't pull it up. Right around the outside. Jeepers, that was pretty brave. Jay Irwin around turn 2. Down the inside goes Parkinson and Irwin. Can't make it stick down at Clubhouse. Smythe's gone. Then it's Blake Corrin, Jay Irwin, Josh Parkinson, Nathan Crang in the 72. Then we go back to Cranston, Malin, Luke Thompson. Then Michael Adolph. Look at the pace of these things. Up to turn 2 they go. No passing opportunities yet. Not enough tyre temperature to really make it stick. I thought Jay Irwin was going to fire it off in the grass in the first one. He went so deep into turn 2. Now up to 7 they'll go. Irwin trying to force the issue with Blake Corrin. He'll put it in down the inside here. Corrin's just moved it over to prevent that from happening at turn 1. Irwin just chops his nose off. They might have a take a look at that. That's pretty sketchy down there through turn 1, now through turn 2. Parkinson's got ahead of Blake Corrin as well. So Irwin up to P2. Parkinson to 3. Blake Corrin is 4 now. Then it's Nathan Crang. Jacob Cranston. So across the line goes Smythe with 12 to go. Then it's Irwin, Parkinson, the 3NZ of Blake Corrin. Down into Death Valley they go, down through the gearbox, then back up through the gearbox to turn 2. Parkinson in hot pursuit of Jay Irwin. Had trouble with engines early this morning. Looks like it's going all right now, the number 1 NZ of Jay Irwin. Back-to-back national champion. 2 years in a row. I guess that's what back-to-back means. Smythe across the line, 11 left. Down through turn 1 they go. Parkinson goes shallow to try and get underneath Jay Irwin. Can't just make it happen. Look at the closing speed down in turn 2. Josh Parkinson on the number 1 NZ of Irwin. Irwin's quick. Parkinson's quicker in there, I think. As they head out at Clubhouse corner, turn 4. Gas it up to turn 7. Graham Smythe comfortably in charge, managing the wheels, the tyres. Irwin looks over his right shoulder. Can see Parkinson not far behind him. There's nothing in it. Irwin's actually the quickest on the racetrack with a 28.254. A couple of hundredths of a second quicker than Graham Smythe up in front. The gap officially 1 second. one of these things, 1 second's quite a long distance. As you can see by Graham Smythe out in front there on the racetrack. Round through turn 8 and 9. Then it's Irwin, Parkinson, the 3NZ of Blake Corrin in 4th place. Now Graham Smythe, the quickest on the racetrack, 28.149. Pinning his ears back now, Graham Smythe. Down through Clubhouse Corner they go. Jay Irwin second. Then it's Joshua Parkinson in 3rd place. 4th is Blake Irwin. Then it's Nathan Crang. Jacob Cranston in 5th. Raymond Malin is... Cranston 6th, then Malin is 7th. Luke Thompson back in 8th place, then Mitchell Corrin, Michael Adolph, Jason Lee. It's up around the top of the hill. Still Graham Smythe. Parkinson actually the quickest on the track that time. Here comes Parkinson's going to go to the outside at turn 1. Can he get round Jay Irwin? Irwin's going to try and back him up. Parkinson got good drive out of there. Can he put it in down there at turn 2? He's going to have to go the ugly way around turn 2 at the outside there. Has Irwin got a problem? Parkinson just found some pace all of a sudden. Not sure what it is, but Josh Parkinson rocketed down the into turn 1. I thought he was going to just absolutely smash past him. 6 to go. Here comes Parkinson again. He's going to get it done this time, Josh Parkinson. Gets the job done on Jay Irwin. Blocks and cover. Now down into turn 2. Parkinson into P2. Irwin in 3. Then it's Blake Corrin in 4. We'll follow them round through to Clubhouse turn 4. Smythe's gone. Parkinson now hanging on to P2. Then it's Jay Irwin, Blake Corrin, Nathan Crang, Jacob Cranston with 5 left. Great pace shown by Josh Parkinson. Down into Death Valley. Irwin's braver in the braking area. That time around got right up on the rear bumper of Parkinson. Just not able to get past. Josh just too quick. Round through 3. Down to 4 they go. When's the desperation going to set in? Who's going to make the craziest move? Smythe is still leading out through turn 8 and 9. Then it's Parkinson, Irwin, Blake Corrin, Crang, Cranston, Mellon. Then it's Thompson, Mitchell Corrin, Michael Adolph. That's the top 10. Who's the quickest on the racetrack now? Luke Thompson, the 31 kart, sitting down there in 8th place. 28.065. Nice hot summer's day. You're not going to see lap record pace. The engine's not going to produce the power you need to beat the lap record. But look at Parkinson go. 28.1 last time by. That was a 28 flat. No change in the order with 3 laps remaining. Danny Gelb Employment Law Advocacy, KZ2s. Down through Clubhouse they go. Still Parkinson ahead of Jay Irwin, the national champion. But Graham Smythe untouchable up front. 28.015 last time by. Parkinson is quick though. 28.055 that time for Josh Parkinson. 27.9 for Jay Irwin. Irwin sitting in the draft. Only got 2 laps to go. Parkinson's going to have his eyes in the back of his head because Jay Irwin's going to put it in somewhere, you can guarantee it. Smythe gets the last lap board. 658 metres to go. Josh Parkinson looks over his right shoulder as they head into turn 1. Can he defend for the last lap? Gets good drive out of turn 1, Death Valley. Up to 2 he goes. The 89 kart around turn 2. Now 3. Down to turn 4. Irwin looks to go shallow. Can't quite make it stick there. Parkinson may be comfortable into turn 7 for the last time. It's another race win to Graham Smythe. That's 3 from 3. But second place is going to go to Josh Parkinson. Then it's the 1NZ of Jay Irwin, home in 3rd place. 4th is going to go to the number 3NZ of Blake Corrin. 5th at 72 of Nathan Crang. Jacob Cranston home in 6th place. Raymond Malin will be 7th. Then we go back to 8th place, Luke Thompson. Mitch Corrin home in 9th. Michael Adolph made it to 10, the number 7. Jason Lee home in 11th. David Malcolm was 12th. Jay Murray from Australia back in 13th place. Henry Gelb 14. And Sam Jones home in 15th place. So that's 3 from 3 for Graham Smythe. Then we go Josh Parkinson. Great drive for Parky. Jay Irwin in third place. Blake Corin will be happy just to get a race under his belt. Had a rough run so far. Nathan Crang home in fifth place after losing a wheel in the last one. And then Jacob Cranston, the Cranston Express, home in sixth. Third to last race today, Rotax Max Heavy, brought to you by Robert Cunningham Construction. The construction experts based here in Auckland, Mount Wellington to be exact. 30 years construction experience, nothing about construction they don't know about. Go and catch up with Bob Cunningham if you want to talk construction. He'll be happy to talk to you all day about construction. Most impressive for me though is the 7 charities that they sponsor. Kiwi Harvest, Kiwis for Kiwis, Auckland City Mission, Westpac Rescue Helicopter, A Million Metres, Trees That Count, Legacy, all that good stuff. Great that Robert's able to help out supporting Rotax Max Heavy. Here we go, starting grids. Darren Walker is going to lead us from pole position. Top half champion Tom Van Can, which is why he's running TH on the cart, in case you were wondering. We'll start from P2 alongside. Adam Bell, the birthday boy, is going to start from position 5. Start from position 3 in cart number 5. Let me get that the right way around. Trent Ingham, the 28 cart's going to start from P4. Daniel Kent from P5 in the number 75. From P6, Aaron Tahu. Next row back will be Hero Sheridan, the 2NZ, and the 72 of Aaron Cunningham, son of Bob Cunningham, obviously. And Brendan Hart, Mitch Vye will share the rear of the grid from positions 9 and 10. Here we go. 15 laps of Rotax Max Heavies about to come. Darren Walker's had a win in a second. Tom Van Can's had a win in a second. This finishing position will dictate the grids for tomorrow for the pre-final. Here we go. 15 laps about to go. Keep an eye on the lights on the gantry. Lights out. Great start, Tom Van Can. Takes a bit to wind these things up because they weigh 185 kilos at least. Van Can jumps to the front from Walker. Ingham's going to look to the inside early. Can he get it done? No, he can't. Not enough temperature in the tyres. Here goes Adam Bell right on the outside. The birthday boy trying to capitalise. Trent Ingham off in the dirt. Adam Bell goes to 3. Down through 4 they come. Ingham's gone back one more, in fact, to 5th place. So Adam Bell, great job. I think that's Aaron Tahu who's jumped up to 4th. Then it's Trent Ingham. Hero Sheridan, Aaron Cunningham. Hard on the brakes at turn 1, Death Valley. Van Can still in front from Darren Walker. Then it's Bell, Tahu, Ingham, Sheridan, Cunningham. Oh, brake lock for Trent Ingham, goes to rear of field. Made a meal of that at turn 2. So Trent Ingham paid the price now at rear of field. Rotax Max Heavy. Still with 13 to go. He can make his way back though. He'll be kicking himself for that one. Van Can, Walker. Then it's Adam Bell, Tahu, Sheridan, Cunningham, Hart, Vye. No Daniel Kent this time. Trent Ingham. Into turn 2 they go. Just starting to get some temperature into the tyres now. We've had 2 laps. Still got 13 left. Keep an eye on Aaron Tahu sitting in 4th place. Started from P6. Moved up a couple after Trent Ingham fired it off in the grass. I don't know why he did that, because his lawn mowing's been done here. Down into turn 1 they go. Van Can, Walker have broken away from the field. There's about 1 second back to the birthday boy Aaron Bell in position 3. Then it's Aaron Tahu in 4, right on his hammer. Then the 2NZ of Sheridan, the CRG cart, as they head down to 4. No passing down through 4 this time around. Not quite close enough to have a go. Walker just shadowing the back of Van Can, their race leader. As they come through 8 and 9. Lighted up down the straight with 11 to go. Robert Cunningham Construction, Rotax Max Heavy. Now up into turn 2. After exiting Death Valley, Brendan Hart succumbed to position to Trent Ingham. So Ingham up to 8, Hart to 9. Of course, Brendan Hart, the owner-operator of Manawatu and TRC Toyota down in Palmerston North. Looking for a Toyota, go see him in the pits. Van Can under pressure. Here comes Walker down the inside into turn 1. Can Walker pull it up and get it done? Yes, he can. Van Can looks for the crossover. Now it's a drag race up to turn 2. Van Can's on the outside though. He might be able to cross him over at the exit of 3. Not quite close enough. Walker's a wily old fox. He made that difficult for Van Can to retake that position. So down through Clubhouse they go with Walker now in charge over Tom Van Can. Then it's Adam Bell. Hero Sheridan, Aaron Tahu, Aaron Cunningham running the green Masters plate. So a change in the order. Ingham's moved further forward, trying to regain that position he lost at turn 2 by not pushing the brake pedal early enough, then freaking out and pushing it too hard. Fastest on the racetrack that time around with a 30.910 was Hero Sheridan, the number 2 NZ, back in 4th place. Sliding across the curb, down into the start. Finish line, here comes Van Can down the inside again. He said to Walker, "You're not quick enough, mate, let me have a go." They're banging doors as they come out of turn 1. Now into turn 2 they go. Keep an eye on this battle, it's starting to hot up. That's going to allow Bell and Sheridan to come from 3 and 4 and get on the back of these two. They've had a race win each. Who's going to get the second race win for the day? Into 7 they go. Van Can still leads from Walker. Across the curb they go. Walker's got a good run this time. Walker's going to go down the inside at turn 1 again and retake position 1. Great driving, no contact. Van Can just slots in behind Walker to take the benefit of the draft. Sheridan's also gone forward past Adam Bell. So Hero Sheridan up to P3 now. Going to try and drag Adam Bell up to Van Can and Walker and make a real scrap of it between the 4 of them. We've still got 6 laps to go in this third heat for the Robert Cunningham Construction Rotax Max Heavies. Can Van Can stay in touch with Darren Walker and take it right to the end of the day to the number 14? So around turn 2 they go. Walker leads Van Can, then it's Sheridan, Bell, Tahu, Cunningham, Ingham, Mitch Vai, Brendan Hart. That's the full race order for Rotax Max Heavy. Great shot of turn 4 there. Now they're through turn 7, 8 and 9. Here comes Walker and Van Can. Sheridan's also got good speed. Fastest lap of the race now belongs to Darren Walker out in front. 30.673. Still 5 laps left. Plenty of time. Cart will be right in the window now. Starting to feel nice. 3/10 the gap between first and second. Then 1.5 seconds back to Sheridan in P3. Round the top of the hill. Down through turn 8 and 9. Darren Walker, Tom Van Can. Then it's Sheridan. And Adam Bell, the birthday boy. His shout at the bar tonight, the number 5. Then it's Aaron Tahu. The 72 of Cunningham. Then it's Trent Ingham, Mitch Vai, Brendan Hart. Round through turn 7. Still 3 laps left in this race. Has Tom Van Can got anything left in the tank for Darren Walker? 30.666 for Darren Walker. Fastest lap of the race. He's getting faster and faster, Darren Walker. A 1/10.5 quicker than Tom Van Can that time around. In fact, a tenth and a half quicker than everybody else. Darren Walker stretching out half a second now. 2 left. The Arrow cart performing perfectly for Darren Walker. Top half champion Tom Van Can. Nothing left to throw at Darren Walker. 2 1,000ths of a second between that lap and the previous lap for Darren Walker. That's impressive. Shows there's nothing left. 2 tenths quicker than Tom Van Can as well. Here comes Walker again. Robotic light. Going to get the last lap board this time. Rotax Max Heavy. 1 to go for Darren Walker as he fires it down into turn 1. 30.738 versus a 30.717. Van Can's got nothing to answer for the pace of Darren Walker at the moment. I wouldn't be making any changes to that card if I was Darren Walker. Up to turn 7 for the very last time in this third heat for Robert Cunningham Construction. Rotax Max Heavy. It's another race win for Darren Walker. Second's going to go to Tom Van Can. Third to Hero Sheridan. The 5 of Bell's going to get home in 4th place. Then it's Arrow Tahu home in 5th. The number 48. Next will be Aaron Cunningham in the 72 cart running the Masters plate. Then it's the 28 of Trent Ingham. The 17 of Mitch Vai home in 8th place, and Brendan Hart down there in 9th. We didn't see Daniel Kent at the start. Not sure if he's got an issue with that cart. So there you have it, Rotax Max Heavy. Provisional race results. Walker, Van Can, Sheridan, Bell, Tahu, Cunningham, Ingham, Mitch Vai, Brendan Hart and Daniel Kent didn't make the start. Great sportsmanship there between Adam Bell and Aaron Tahu. Shaking each other's hand. Nothing between those two across the line. 2 tenths of a second. Rotax Max Heavy done for the afternoon. They can go and have a lie down. Up next, Cadet Rock. One of my favourites. I love watching these youngsters go. If you've just joined us on the live stream, welcome along. Hope you're enjoying the racing. It's been our pleasure to bring it to you this afternoon. Some grey clouds forming over there. I think we're going to get some rain overnight. Hopefully it's dry tomorrow, but I'm not sure about that. Heat 3 for Cadet Rock. Now these youngsters, if you're sitting at home wondering, I wonder how old these guys are. No one's over 10. And they drive the absolute pants off these things. So if you want to watch some great racing, watch these youngsters. Are coming up the gate shortly. Second to last race of the day. The Cadet Rocks. Joey Zhou, the top half champion, running the TH on the cart, has won both heats so far. And Kaiser Rankin from Taranaki's been second in both heats. So he'll be keen to get a race win over Joey Zhou. But Zhou has got good pace. So gate is open. Second to last race of the day, folks. Come and watch this one if you've got 5 minutes. If you put all your tools away, if you're at the racetrack, come and watch. Otherwise, put your sandwich down at home, put your cup of tea on the table, and watch some world-class competition from some youngsters that are not over the age of 10. They'll drive the absolute guts out of these things. They're rev limited to 11,000 RPM. They've got less than 10 horsepower, and they've got to use every single one of them to go as fast as they can. So you watch them do it. Here they come. Provident Insurance, proudly supporting mechanical breakdown insurance people, supporting the Cadet Rocks with motor vehicle insurance, credit care insurance, guaranteed asset protection, and as I said, mechanical breakdown insurance. So what Provident Insurance, Cadet Rocks, parents out on the field to help them in case they come off. These carts are quite heavy for some of these little fellas to put back on the track. So your grids for Cadet Rock. Just get the right ones up on the screen. We've got the Mini Rock ones up there. Here we go. Cadet Rock. Joey Zhou, the top half champion with the TH, is going to run from position 1 alongside all the way from Christchurch. Max Gosling's going to start from P2. From P3, the 72 of Kaiser Rankin from Taranaki. From Whangarei, the number 13 of Max Turner will start from 4. South Island champ Taylor Costello from Blenheim's going to start out of P5. Van Walker from P6 in the 69 cart. Murphy Dobson will start from 7th. Heath Phillips from P8. From the Manawa 2, Theo Power's going to start the 55 cart out of 9th. Oliver Candlish, the 98 cart out of P10. Evie Haskett will start from 11. Buddy Murch will start from position 12 in the number 57. And from rear of grid, Zoe McBride, daughter of our convener, Hayley McBride, out there having a go. So Zoe McBride's going to start from position 13. Here we go. Only 12 laps for these little fellas. They get sore arms after more than 12 laps at the moment. Welcome in if you just joined us on the live stream. Second last race of the day. This is Cadet. 12 laps. Drivers between 6 and 10. They only weigh 99 kilos, including the cart, the fuel, the tyres, and the driver. So nothing really. My leg weighs more than that. Here we go, ready to wind them up. Facing the starter. Lights out. Here we go, racing. Gosling just hanging back there. Allowed Kaiser Rankin to drive straight through. So Rankin right around the outside at turn 1. Going to go from 3 to 2 straight away. Now going to put a move on Joey Zhou. Here it comes down here at turn 2. Rankin down the inside of Joey Zhou. Gets the job done. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Couple off on the grass. Not sure who that is. I think it's the 60 of Heath Phillips. And Candlish it may well be. Here comes Joey Zhou going to take the fight back at turn 7. Here we go. We've got a scrap on our hands now. Kaiser Rankin's not happy with that. It's going to put it down the inside again. Here at turn 1. Can he get it done? No, he can't. But here comes Gosling. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Gosling on Turner. Turner and Gosling. No, it's Taylor Costello. They all look the same colour. It's hard to see. Around through turn 2 they go. Joey Zhou, Rankin have just skipped the field. Then it's Taylor Costello. It was the 54 cart that was caught up with all that before. That's Evie Haskett. Look at these front two have broken away already. And Oliver Candlish. Here come the... Oh, look at this. 2 wide through turn 7. Keep an eye on these next pack. Max Turner, Max Gosling, Taylor Costello, and the 69 of Van Walker. This is going to go south pretty quick if they keep this up. Look at Rankin stalking the top half champ into turn 2. But look at it. Gosling, Turner, Taylor Costello, Van Walker. Well, this is shaping up to be an absolute ripper. Down through turn 4 they come. Line astern at the moment. You can see that they're keen to get on with this. Round through 7, 8 and 9 comes top half champ and Kaiser Rankin. But look at Max Gosling, Max Turner, Taylor Costello, Van Walker and the 97 of Murphy Dobson. Starting to form. Look, here comes Rankin. He's going to look to the inside at turn 1. Not quite fast enough to get in there. Got some good pace off the turn, that thing of Rankin's. He's put the nitrous in it at lunchtime, I think. Gassed it up out of turn 5. Through turn 6 now. Into 7. He's a demon on the brakes, Kaiser Rankin, but so's young Joey Zhou. Both of these guys as brave as each other. Kaiser was telling me he's got some new boots recently, those lucky boots to make him go faster. Well, it looks like they're working for him. It's just absolutely stalking the back of Joey Zhou. Round through turn 2 they go. Line astern, these two at the top of the timesheets. Then we go back to Max Gosling in 3rd place. Just gapped Max Turner and Taylor Costello. Had their own little battle back there for 4th and 5th place. Kaiser Rankin sizing up his opposition and Joey Zhou again. Nothing between these two. 35.474, 35.488. That's absolutely nothing. 1/10 of a second between these two in times. They're just glued together all the way around the track. Down into clubhouse they go. No one making a move yet. They've still got 6 laps in this 3rd heat. Rankin must be just slightly different in gearing. He's faster at the end of the straight. Here he comes now. Stalking Joey Zhou. Must be so frustrating. Sitting right behind something and hard on the limit again. And not being able to get past. Up into turn 2. Rankin down the inside. Can he pull it up? Manages to get in front of Joey Zhou. That was pretty brave. Scott McLaughlin style sideways into it. But Joey Zhou's going to fight him back and retake the position in clubhouse corner. Well, here we go. These two are going to scrap it out. Good, respectful racing, but hard. Remember, these fellas are only little. They're not very old, these kids are just into it. Rankin pulls out again. Oh, switches back to the left. Going to look for the crossover. Trying to fake out Joey Joe. Here comes Rankin up the inside again. Looks like he's got the right away at turn 2. He's going to hang on to the position at 2. This time Joey Joe goes back to P2. We've lost one off on the grass. It's Gosling. Gosling on the grass at turn 2. Rankin hanging on. Just got to keep it tidy now. Here comes Joey Joe looking to the inside. There's contact. Joe's going to put it down there anyway. Rankin gets bumped back to second place. Joey Joe acknowledges he just touched him up. Here he comes again. Kaiser Rankin down at turn 1. Don't take your eyes off the front of this field, folks. It's going to go down to the wire. I can guarantee it. Rankin looking for a race win. Here comes Joey Joe going to fight back at turn 2 again. Oh, it's a ding-dong. Rankin slides back under him. Oh, my goodness. What are we witnessing here? These youngsters going at it in the cadets. Rankin now in front. Just slicing and dicing each other. There's nothing between these two. Joey Joe's got some work to do now to get under Kaiser Rankin with 3 to go. Can Rankin hang on? Down through across the start-finish line they go. Rankin, Joey Joe. It's the Joey Joe show with Kaiser Rankin now leading things from Taylor Costello in 3rd place. Then it's Van Walker, Max Turner, Murphy Dobson, Theo Power, Heath Phillips, Buddy Murch. That's your race order. Back to Zoe McBride, the 24 cart, across the line in 10th place. Rankin got a gap now of half a second. Can he hang on with 2 to go? Across the line comes the 54 of Evie Haskett. Rankin's got 2 to go. Can he hang on to this lead? What an outstanding drive from the youngster. Both these guys have driven the skins out of their skins today. Rankin's just got to hang on for 1.5 laps. Into turn 2 he goes. Van Walker looking to put a move on Max Turner at turn 2. Can he get it done? Turner opens the door. Now there's a bit of contact at turn 3. Rankin through Clubhouse Corner. Joey Joe making an impact. Here he comes, Joey Joe. Round through 7 for the second to last time. Last lap board for Kaiser Rankin this time. Hang on to your hats, folks. Here it comes. There's 1 to go. 658 metres. Can Grandad Ross get a win from Kaiser Rankin today? Here we go. The Taranaki man up to turn 2 for the last time. He's just got to keep his composure, not make any mistakes. Joey Joe a bit wide there. Rankin down to Clubhouse for the last time for Heat 3 today. Can Kaiser Rankin wrap it up? It's looking pretty good at the moment with only about 2 corners to go for Kaiser Rankin. He'd be absolutely stoked. So will his granddad and his dad. Kaiser Rankin takes Heat 3. Look at him pumping his head up and down. He's absolutely stoked. Second place is going to go to the top half champ, Joey Joe. Valiant fight, just not quite there in the end. So Rankin wins. Joey Joe, P2. P3 is going to go to the South Island champ, Taylor Costello. Max Turner home in 4th. Van Walker will be 5th. Murphy Dobson is 6th. Heath Phillips 7th. Theo Power 8. Buddy Murch 9. Zoe McBride, that's a good result to get to the top 10. Max Gosling a lap down in 11th place. Oliver Canlish in 12th. Evie Haskett just crossing the line now, the 54 cart, home in 13th place. There you have it, cadets, for the afternoon. I told you they'd put on a great show. As I said, no one is over 10 years old in that field. Whew, need to lie down now. One more race to go, thank goodness. My old heart can't stand much more of this. Rotax Max Light, another rip snorter though. Been an absolute barn burner to watch Rotax Max Light. Don't go anywhere, folks. If you're sitting at home, get your husband or your wife to make you a cup of tea. Watch one more race. My name's Robert Boniface. Been our pleasure bringing the live stream to you this afternoon on behalf of Andre and his team as well. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a long, hot day, but we're just about there. Free burgers in the club rooms afterwards. So if you're at the track, make sure you hang around for a free burger. If you're not, text us your postal address. We might post you something. I don't know, half a bun or something. I don't know. We'll post you something out. So Rotax Max Light, the last race of the day. Jamie Thompson's been the measure of the field so far with 2 wins from 2, starting from pole position again. The number 30 of Thompson. Chris Benton's been quick as well, had 2 second placings. And Ethan Church with a 3rd and a 4th. And the 33 of Scott McDonald had a 3rd and a 4th as well. Phipps there or thereabouts with a 5th and a 6th. He'll be hoping to do better than that. Such as the quality of this field, it's very, very difficult to make an impact. There's 33 karts in this field and less than a second separates them all. So here's your starting grid. Jamie Thompson will start from position 1. From position 2, the 25 of Chris Benton. Lewis Draper will start from position 3. South Island champ Caleb Cross from position 4. Scott McDonald and Ashton Phipps from 5th and 6th respectively. Then it's Ethan Church and Braden Snowden from 7th and 8th. Row 5 is Nathan Grammer and Miles Findlay. Findlay had a DNF last time around. Row 6, Kobe Barnes, Ollie Workman, Jet Price and Matthew Johnston will start 13th and 14th. Jacob Early from 15th. The 6 of Cody Noble out of 16. Tom Kleinsman and Amelia Carter will start 17th and 18th. Josh Hill and Patrick Holmes 19th and 20th. From 21st, Lucas Whitey. From 22nd, the number 12 of Sam Wang. Row 12 will be the 99 of Johnny Harrison Kerridge and Enzo Haggett. Daniel Coleman and Ian Smith will share row 13. Ryan Higgins, Ty Eglinton will share row 14. Hannah Joyce will start from 29. From 30, the 51 of Kane Adamson. Dane McQuillan will start from position 31. From position 32, Thomas Greer. From the rear of field, the 22 of Lucas McGill. That's your grid for Urban Performance Rotax Max Light Heat 3 for the afternoon. Ryan Urban, the expert when it comes to Rotax racing. In fact, any form of sprint racing or road racing. But we're about to get underway. We're going to line them up. They're going to go around one more time. Around one more time, not quite set formation-wise. So we'll have a reset and go again. Urban Performance, run by Urban and Carley, of course. Urban won the New Zealand Road Racing Champs and GP Championship in Manfield last July. Won over 20 New Zealand titles. Raced overseas as well with huge success. Ryan Urban can steer anything with a steering wheel. Put a steering wheel on a shopping trolley, make that thing go fast. This time around we should be good to go. Front row of Thompson Benton. Then it's Draper Cross, McDonald Phipps, ready to wind them up. Lights out. Down into turn 1. Do we get a good clean start round through turn 1? Keep an eye on the helmets, that's the best indicator. Looks pretty good. Up to turn 2, they've all got through. Jamie Thompson out in front. Then it's Benton. Down into 4 they go. Slicing and dicing each other in turn 4. Managed to get through. Someone lost a bit of time there. Must have rubbed side pods and scrubbed all their speed off. But it's Thompson, Benton, then the 72. I'm sure that's number 72. I can't quite see from here. It is the 72. I haven't got a 72. Oh, Lewis Draper up from 21st place. That can't be right, surely. Lewis Draper sitting in 3rd place. Cross the line we go. It is Lewis Draper though in P3. Benton and Thompson. I'm sure I've got that wrong. I need to just double check that. Round through Clubhouse Corner they go. Benton Cross. I'm sure that race order's all wrong on my live timing. Anyway, we'll go back to the start. Just looking on the track itself. It's the 30 of Thompson, then it's the 25 of Benton, the 72 of Draper in third place. Then it's Caleb Cross. Unless Draper's out of position. Not sure what's happened there. But anyway, we'll carry on. Caleb Cross back there in fourth on the track. Then it's Braden Snowden, the number 20. Ashton Phipps, then it's Ethan Church. Not sure what's happened with our timing. I think that's all wrong. I know the front two are correct anyway. That's the 30 of Jamie Thompson. Then it's Chris Benton in P2. Oh, one off on the grass. That's Ty Eglinton. But a side-on-side contact. Ended up spinning off onto the grass. Look at the side pod. I think things all absolutely minced. Thompson, Benton. Here comes Draper as well. On the back of Benton. So head up to turn 2. Jamie Thompson definitely in control. Not sure why he's showing down in 20th place. So Thompson still leads us into turn 7. We watch them head down through turn 4. Up to 7 we go. Thompson, Benton, Draper. Then it's Cross, Snowden, Phipps and Church. McDonald, then the 46 cart of Miles Findlay. Now down to turn 2 we go. Thompson still in control. Last race of the day today, folks. Down into 4, Clubhouse Corner. The next big gaggle of carts. Bit of passing going on down there. Everyone's playing nicely at the moment with 8 left. Urban Performance, Rotax Max Light Heat 3 here at the 2025 Pool and Spa Maintenance City of Sales Championship at Giltrap Group Raceway in West Auckland. Some great manoeuvres going on up and down the field. Wish we could show them all to you. We can only show you one at a time. Thompson quick out in front though. Then it's Benton in second place. Lewis Draper in third. Draper started from P3. Hanging on to third place. Looks over his right shoulder. Then it's Caleb Cross, Braden Snowden, Ashton Phipps and Ethan Church into turn 2. Now through 3. Down to 4 they go. Round through 4 comes Church, Draper, Church, Phipps, Snowden and South Island champ Caleb Cross. Caleb Cross looks like he's battling that card a bit. Here comes Phipps down the inside. There's a bit of argy-bargy with Braden Snowden, but Church is going to take advantage of this. So Church down the inside of Phipps at turn 2. Snowden and Phipps still going at it. Exchanging stickers through turns 3. Now through turn 4. Jamie Thompson well in control in the front from Chris Benton. Then it's Lewis Draper. Caleb Cross, Ethan Church, Phipps, Snowden. The 46 cart of Miles Findlay. Round through turn 1, turn 2. They go. That's our front 3 of Thompson, Benton and Draper. 2 by 2 round turn 2. Here we come through turn 8 and 9. Thompson across the line with 4 left. Then it's Benton and Draper. South Island champ Caleb Cross looks to his left. Can see the 53 of Church there. Here comes Church now. Church is going to go the hard way around the outside at turn 2. Can he get it pulled up? There's contact. Church gets alongside Caleb Cross. There's contact there at turn 2. Church up in the air. 3 left for Jamie Thompson. And Chris Benton, Lewis Draper. Then it's Phipps, Cross, Snowden, Church, Findlay. Then the 48 cart of Matthew Johnston from Pool and Spa Maintenance. Class sponsor's son, Matthew Johnston, got himself up the field. Started a long way down. in 14th place. 2 left for our race leader. Across the line they come. Matthew Johnston, Miles Findlay. Then it's the 9 of Ollie Workman. Down through turn 2 they go. It's starting to get a bit energetic at the rear of the field. For the minor placings. Last lap board for Jamie Thompson at the ready. Will he go 3 from 3? Jamie Thompson gets the last lap board. So does Chris Benton and Lewis Draper. Then it's Ashton Phipps, Caleb Cross, Braden Snowden, Ethan Church, Matthew Johnston. No one prepared to give an inch at turn 1. Down the inside goes Findlay on Church. Hasn't got the drive out of there though. Here comes Workman as well in there at turn 2. Around they go through turn 2. 2 by 2. Findlay and Johnston side by side. Findlay has dropped a chain. Oh, Miles Findlay, 1 lap to go, dropped a chain. It's a race win for Jamie Thompson. Second's going to go to the 25 of Chris Benton. Third place will be Lewis Draper. Wow, home in 4th place, Ashton Phipps. 5th will be Caleb Cross. Then Braden Snowden. 6th will be Ethan Church. 7th, Matthew Johnston. Wow, what a frenetic end to that race. Rotax Max Jr. brought to you by Urban Performance. Miles Findlay can't win a trick today. There you have it, last race of the day, folks. Job done. If you want to come over to the club rooms and hang out with us, we'll have a quiet cup of tea, talk about the day's racing, the winners, the losers, everything in between. My name's Robert Boniface. It's been our pleasure to bring the live stream to you. Hope you've enjoyed it at home as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you through Andre and his team here. A big thanks to all of our sponsors for the afternoon. Pool and Spa Maintenance for the naming rights of the City of Sales Championship for 2025. Provident Insurance supporting Cadet Rock. NZ Motorsport sponsoring Vortex Mini Rock. International Kart Supplies for Rotax Max Jr. Supreme Kart Supplies for Vortex Rock DVS Jr. Veloce Karting supporting DVS Senior. Urban Performance Rotax Max Light, the race we just saw. Robert Cunningham Construction supporting Rotax Max Heavy. Sponsoring Rotax DD2 was the JW Group. And Danny Gelb Employment Law Advocacy sponsoring the Big Bangers, the KZ2s. I just want to quickly thank all of our officials as well. Chief Steward Eddie Donnelly, Clerk of the Course Johnny Bassick, Steve Boyd the Race Director, CRO Ron Alexander. On the cameras we had Maylene Robbie and Aaron Martin, Melissa Tucker, Johnny Bassick out on track. Johnny Bassick, Johnny Bassick, Clerk of Course as well. Track Marshals Bella Tahu and Daniel Samuelson. In race control, Jeanette Smythe, Yvonne Bryant, Joe Adlam. John Kelly, the Chief Tech, assisted by Dave Robbie and Todd Adlam. Big thanks to all you people. We certainly couldn't go racing without all your support. To the 2 conveners, Glenn Arness and Hayley McBride, thank you very much for bringing the event to us. All that remains is for me to thank everybody. I hope you enjoyed the racing, and we look forward to seeing you bright and early tomorrow. Racing kicks off for the first of the pre-finals, which will be Vortex Rock DVS Jr. at 9 o'clock in the morning. If you're driving, please drive safely. If you're drinking, please don't drive. And we look forward to catching up with you first thing in the morning. Have a good evening. Cheers.